All right, baby. And we're live. And surgeon Shay and
Jesus
fucking
Christ!
Christ, who is that? Oh my god, dude. Oh, is that video? That's freaking amazing,
Is this
man.
raw? So raw
Not
episode.
It was supposed. We were working on it earlier today. I did my normal thing where I'm like, "This is getting done today."
Oh shit! There's another one.
Oh my god!
Jesus,
you scared
Jesus.
me.
Yo.
That was aggressive.
This feels like one of those reality shows, like where somebody who's walking
There's
on
meow
stage.
meows on meow. Bert.
Another one.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
It's a wildling! Listen, I heard she was kissing.
Hi,
I'm gonna crawl. I'm gonna pop up like this.
She's been doing it all week, actually. Very un- Pete, we appreciate you, man. Pete with the 20. Pete motherfucking Cargo.
Like that?
Fern's the only one I know.
Well, they're not. They haven't been in Europe since Europe.
European. European, dude. No, she's not.
Wait.
And you have a
that.
fashion mullet that's perfect.
May
Like,
I tell
you're
a
definitely-
joke?
Yes.
What do you call going to the bathroom in France?
Oh, I get it.
You're
You're in Europe.
Yeah.
and
Europe.
Oh wait,
Europe.
I don't.
I get that bit. What's the?
What do you call going to the bathroom in France?
I get European. As in Europe.
Like
Europe.
European.
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 She's a wildling.
Yeah.
She's just come over the wall. Cut her some slack, okay? They actually don't have a standardized education in England.
Guess they.
Let loose in the muck. No, they freaking put them in factories. First thing, right away.
That's really rude. It's really...
In the brown. He's got to make the brown.
Time to make the donuts.
Time to make the brown. I don't know. What do they do with the brown? I don't know. I'm so sorry, Fern. By the way, this is Sun Bleach. A very good friend of ours visiting from England, of course. This is my very close friend. As to be YouTuber currently doing philosophy YouTube, which I'm very excited about him doing. It's going to be called As If by Design, which I think already sounds famous. What a great name.
By design.
Yeah, he's
That
going to be
is sexual. Love that. As if by design.
We'll see how good recording goes tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
You know
I
what
was
it
pretty
reminds me
excited.
of? In Twilight, when Edward goes, "As if you could out me."
As if.
That's all I could think about when you said that.
It's pretty sexy.
Yeah.
Do you want to share, Cammy?
As if
Cammy?
catch
Yeah.
me.
Do you want me to get you a? Do you want me?
No. You know, you have to pay extra for this. You're almost in frame. Oh, wait. I got it.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
It's
Perfect. Yeah.
Does this work for you, Josh? How's your neck?
Works for now, for sure. It was heard. Feels better. Better.
I can't believe you let me crawl on top of your head like that just then.
I know. I can't believe I'll let you do that either. It seems like it sort of
I feel
just
like
happened.
if my chiropractor go more often.
I saw it in my head already, so I just went for it. Good job.
Oh, is the sound cutting in and out? I'm sorry, guys. We might have a noise gate on it. How's the sound, everybody? We didn't do. It looks fine.
We haven't
but,
bought our Britney Spears headpiece sets yet.
Yeah, we're so.
No, we weren't gonna do the Britney Spears ones. We were gonna
No.
do those
Want the Britney Spears ones?
the ones with the thing with the ball
Yeah.
on it.
I think
Or
Garth
were
Brooks
we gonna
style.
do the
Garth
like
Brooks?
the Garth one, right?
But
Yeah.
he has the body.
Like the secure looking ones with
What
the little.
happened to your big over the head ones that you had in the last?
We'll get those eventually.
Those are headphones.
Let's wait and see. It might have been just him.
So
Let's see if
they're
what everyone
being
else said.
read-
Whatever sound.
Not.
I heard
trying
two
to
people
do
say
that.
that.
Yeah.
Try that. Set it up.
I mean, it was.
What do you-
Set it up.
Talk to the.
It was
It's fine.
Okay.
It was annoying,
was
but it
annoying
was like.
last time.
Anyway,
Yeah. We haven't figured it out.
The
yet.
philosophy YouTube thing is something I'm really excited about. Both because As If by Design is your doctorate in philosophy?
Master's degree.
Master's degree. in philosophy, so it's like we'll be like getting taught by a professor. It's something that I often pretend to do while I'm riding my motorcycle. Somebody who actually does it for a living is usually really nice, and
We have to let him explain something because his cadence is amazing.
I'll break in, but
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
great.
there are all sorts of ways of doing philosophy. You don't have to do philosophy in a classroom, and you definitely approach what you do with a huge amount of intentionality and a huge amount of persona. Like you, a whole angle on it. That you don't need to be teaching a classroom full of 20-somethings for it to be philosophy, for sure.
We were talking about it earlier, and this is one of the I thought about it like this before myself, is that out of anything, it's like why do you like what you like? And I think that what philosophy allows, like thinking about it, not necessarily learning who Nietzsche is, or Nietzsche, however you say it, or any of these guys are learning who they are is necessarily rather than to think critically and learn why you love the things you love. So I think that's really cool because I like to know why I like things.
Yeah.
I don't want to just like it. Which I feel like there's this weird kind of what do you like? There's a weird like pressure to be like, just like it. Don't worry.
No,
you know?
because like as soon as I finish Severance, I'm going straight to YouTube to watch everyone else's theories. Sure, I have my own,
Right.
But I know what everyone else has to say. And sometimes I also want to hear somebody that I like.
Disagree with you?
No, tell me why they like something.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know,
I like-
Saying audio is
like debating.
choppy in here.
Yeah. How to because I could move it to the audio on the webcam. The only thing I could do.
It's my life, you little shit.
So it sounds good. It's just they said it's going in and out. Could be just as much as a.
It's not going that high.
No, for them it is.
Oh.
So what I'll say is if they said the talk, the crappier it gets, Shay. So
It's the more we try to talk philosophy. We should not do that.
So I just think the gain is too high, like it's peaking. So I just think the mic maybe needs to be farther back.
Yeah.
And I
Did you turn the? I'm gonna try a little. So let me know how it sounds now, if you can. Can someone yeah, go look at it on your phone, and let me know how. And yeah.
Bang!
Yeah, I feel like there's this weird
Got
kind
her.
of like.
Got her. Was that? Did it do the thing right then?
Probably. So I think there's this weird push sometimes that you just have to like something and you don't have to know why you like it. Like I enjoy things less like that. I feel like I enjoy it less than I said. It's still too high. Maybe I can turn it down here.
Yo, do we have a little? You know the little foam things that go on top of the microphone?
It's not that. Not that.
No, it's not
like
that.
a diffuser.
Give me a second.
Okay.
All right, guys, bear with. I'm gonna unplug it. I'm gonna plug it back in.
Let me go grab a beer.
We know what's happening. Maybe. What do you think is happening? I want to know. This is now me. What do you think it is? What do you think?
I think a sound issue, and it keeps trying to connect to your phone.
Do you think it's my phone?
That's what it says. It keeps coming. Option.
Here, I'll just turn off. Just bear with us.
What was happening? I did try. Okay.
Disconnected.
Cool. Got. Okay.
All right. How about now?
How about now?
Oh, I'm not quite done with that.
Oh, Dimitri's in the chat. What's up, Dimitri? What's up, man? All right. Let us know how it sounds. Sorry, we're trying our best. Actually, I don't even know if we are trying. No.
Just turn off all the Bluetooth in the phones. Oh, I haven't. It might be mine.
People are saying
Definitely
that. People are all good now. All right, cool. Well, all we had to do was unplug it, and plug it back in. I think that was actually.
That's like literally the first step of technology, and I know that it's when your guy tells you that, but just fucking listen.
So we're getting, people are saying it's still good. I don't know what to. At this point, I don't know what to do about it. I can't even hear it.
Weird.
Do you turn it down? Maybe are we too loud? How about now? Is it still cutting in and out? Because we might have a gate on it, and flipping too loud.
No, there's no filters on it right now.
Isn't okay. He has a bad connection. Yeah.
There's no filters.
Maybe it's because that is plugged in. Which is plugged into the
No, that's always how we do it.
These are plugged into that.
That's always how we do it.
I don't know. Yeah, no, it's yeah, the only thing I can say is maybe I can kill OBS and bring it back up, you know?
It literally always OBS if there's a issue, it reconnects like everything.
Oh, does it? So it doesn't matter. I don't need to
So like even if our stream like shut down for some reason, it would restart. It's constantly.
It's definitely like clipping.
Yeah, I know. It's so strange. Literally never happened. So I'm just gonna do one, guys.
And don't sweat it, Devin. This is a regular occurrence.
No, I'm fine. I'm just here to hang out.
All right. How about now? She re-added it. A new thing. And also, if you are watching, refresh your and see if that helps too. Refresh the you're watching us in. So let me know, because it takes a second for the chat to catch up to where we're at right now. Let me know if it sounds better, sounds good. If we need a connection again, if you can hear everyone. Sun bleach back there.
Hello.
Louder.
All right. You just tell me how it sounds now. Yep, we will be in a few weeks when the few weeks still choppy. I don't know what. I feel like we've exhausted the option to fix this.
I feel like it's their problem, not us.
No.
Yeah.
Nah, your stream doesn't usually.
No, it never does. This is the audio actually. This is not where we might have to kill the stream and just freaking have to do the stream. Because and I hate to do that to everybody, but but make everyone listen to us with clipping audio. It's bad. It could be, I don't know, maybe that's a bad chord.
We've never had score we use every time.
Add a
Yeah.
soft compressor filter. High.
No, I've tried other
And
stuff
then
before.
Put the
I just
limiter filter to -2 dB.
I know that stuff. I just like don't.
This is physically for that exact microphone on Reddit.
I think that it's either a cable or a software issue, and but I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I'm sorry, guys. Like, cause I know they got all you guys here too. I just don't want to continue this stream if it's going to be terrible audio quality. I know a lot of you guys would stay, and I really appreciate. That's a amount of loyalty and support that I really, really appreciate. I think that I am going to reward your loyalty and your support by not making you sit through 2 hours of my audio clipping. I think that's the nicest thing I can do for all of you guys out there. And we will just have to reuse that thumbnail. Liked it. And we'll do it again. It was inspired by, oh wait, I can't say it. I gotta wait to see if somebody checked. I don't want to say what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's literally never happened.
I'm really sorry, guys. That's a huge bummer, but I'm not gonna make you. I'm not. And listen to me clip. I appreciate you guys hanging out. Please.
Babe, are you asking
please follow Sun Bleach. Keep an eye out for As If by Design. We're working on his channel right now, and I think it's going to be some pretty challenging stuff. I've already found might be working. Now it's all right. This has been a roller coaster of emotions. I will tell you. I was already like stealing myself to shut it down. I'm gonna have to bring it all the way back. I don't like it's a bummer to get because there's 200 people who clicked on the stream and are like hanging out, being like, cool, I'm gonna hang out and we're gonna talk shit. We're gonna so it's okay when I'm quiet. It's just let me just still skipping. It didn't skip through that whole speech. It might just be
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
They said it's okay when I'm quiet. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, talking, right? That's what most.
Try it again.
Okay, it is working, but at this point, guys, I appreciate everybody. We've had enough technical difficulties at this point that we're going to go ahead and call the stream. I'm sorry, guys. I hate getting this many people in here to just let everybody down and say that we're not going to do it, but at a certain point, I'm not going to make you guys watch us flail with technology. So we will try this again very soon. I'm sorry. Just like, unless this cable sounds fine, I guess. I'm not sure.
Everyone is saying that the stock cable makes it like it doesn't work, so we direct plugged it into the laptop.
Now they're saying
Oh look, that's
Now it's good.
better, not
Okay.
flipping.
So it was a
Fine
cable.
It was a fucking cable.
All right.
And it's directly into the computer now, not the transmitter.
Is it fine now?
There you go.
Okay.
You think you guys are going through a roller coaster of emotions? You guys aren't even the one fixing it.
Hey guys, I was right.
Huh?
Cammy fixed
I was
it.
right.
When?
Just now.
This place is a prison.
Tell me I'm right.
Cammy was right. My God, dude.
This place is a prison.
Cammy fixed it. She fixed it.
What did we just say about
Hell
having
yeah.
a Capricorn in the group?
Cammy.
Shay's gonna fucking kill me in my sleep, dude.
Well, I don't know. Everyone needs a. What did Shay do?
Nothing.
Besides push.
She found
Beep
it.
boop boop beep boop boop. Who cares?
No,
Made
listen,
up.
if Shay and I aren't together, it never works. If one of us tries to do something and the other one's not there, it will never happen that good. But we
All
have
right.
to be in the same place at the same time for it to work.
All right, we're staying. Let me bring myself back.
Jesus Christ.
We're staying. We're gonna do the stream. I thought we were leaving. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right
everybody
back.
fucking calm down.
There's still 200
We're
people
staying.
here.
No. People are still hanging. I'll be right back.
Oh my God. You know, behind every great woman is another great woman.
Which is me.
And a man taking credit for both their work.
It's me.
It's great women all the way down.
Yeah. Yeah, shit rolls downhill, dude.
Bang!
Oh my gosh. So, philosophy YouTube is where we left off.
No.
I think, right? That's the last thing I remember before panic.
This is my man's channel over here. Like, I mean, and y'all's channel. Like, I don't need to be.
No, please take over. It's fine.
No, dude, because I didn't even know that philosophers existed.
Well, yeah.
I thought it was
We're
like
under threat.
no, dude. I thought it was a bunch of like old
We're a
dudes from
endangered
back in the
species.
day. Like I
Like
figured,
Greece.
like I know, like people studied philosophy, but I just didn't know that technically made you a philosopher.
Thanks, Neil.
I guess I just didn't.
I mean, I mean.
I thought like maybe you had to be like have a really long beard
you have to
and
publish
have a
a book,
black and white
probably.
photo to be a philosopher for some reason.
I mean, I could take a picture of myself in black and white. I could not shave for a while. Could make a bust of myself.
Then you'll be a real philosopher.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. I think that's what's really required.
that's pretty.
You have to write a book too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many books? Just one?
Just one is good.
One is just
One is all
minimum.
you need.
Yeah.
How
minimum.
long?
Should be a door stopper.
Yeah.
Should be like that big.
What would you write it about? Obviously.
It has to be about everything.
Everything.
Everything?
ever.
Thought process generally.
That's like the old school way of doing philosophy. You publish a book like this big when you're 27 that you're just like, I figured out everything, you guys.
At
This
27?
is I
damn
think
it,
I
dude.
figured it
You
out.
know
That's the
reverse.
end.
No, when I was 27, I pretty much thought I figured it out.
That was what Hegel did. Phenomenology of Spirit. It's like 850 pages. 27 years old, and it's supposed to be the end of philosophy. We figured it out the entire thing in the 1700s. Incredible.
Damn, dude, that 27 is the age you figure it out.
Or don't.
Or don't, yeah, for real, dude.
I think women have mental breakdowns between the age of like 26 and 30, like full blown just losing their fucking
Yeah,
shit,
your
and then
frontal lobe
you just
is
don't care
developing.
anymore after
Dude,
that.
I think that too.
Remember how nuts I was? I'm
Was?
worse now, but like, remember how different kind of nuts I was?
Yeah, you were way
that
more nuts in like a very
happening
like
to me?
Yes.
hurt people way, you know. And
Yeah,
she doesn't
I
do
was
that
aggressive.
anymore.
I
Yeah.
was an aggressive losing my shit. Now I'm just like,
Let me tell a story
no,
about Cammy
don't, please don't.
and the
Which one is it?
flying leap.
Which one
The
is it?
flying leap across
Oh.
the street. It's a
Oh.
cool. You sound cool in it.
Oh, that shit's still on YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, don't look for it.
They're
Anyway,
going to.
so when you look at Cammy, she looks. I might have even told this story on a
I
stream
don't
before. I
remember.
can't remember. So when you look at Cammy, she looks like the type of person who probably could be bullied. She's not very big, right? She's, you know, she's how tall are you? 5'2", 5'3", something like that.
2.5.
Yeah. She's always got freaking 6-inch fuck me pumps on, so she always looks taller, but she's a small person. And also her style, I will say, would allow her to be probably bullied by women in clubs. If you guys don't go to clubs, you probably don't know what the scene is like there, but there's just some women who are mean.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, like, but this is a long time ago. It's like
So-
10, 12 years ago.
I feel like I want to tell it, but if I get details wrong, I don't want you to get mad at me. This is going to be a dramatic retelling, so just let me...
Silence thyself.
Here, while you're telling it, I'll try to look it up because we might as well just show. I want to at least show
no,
her.
no, they can live in... Or they
I
can
wanna
never
show
know. They can try to
Shay.
find it
I
if they
gotta
want.
show Shay.
Yeah, search Cammy Bay on Google. See what comes up.
It's
Search
not-
it on Reddit too.
I don't know if it's under. It's not that. It's not. They don't know my name's not in it.
Oh, okay. So, they stole your purse, right? Is that what happened?
Yes.
So Cammy's purse was stolen, and
Hold on.
No, silence thyself,
No,
wench.
I was inside of a bar with
Oh,
my purse
are you telling
after a
the story,
concert. No, I'm gonna tell before the context.
right, because I need a couple
It
clues
was,
to get me back into the story.
It was after a Kiss concert. I was with my ex-husband. We were sitting there, and I had my purse laying there. I had my cigarettes, and this guy came up and started talking to the bartender at the time. So we thought that he was his friend, and like in Ybor, you just let whoever do whatever. And he asked me for a cigarette, so I gave him one. And my purse is just sitting there open because I'm an idiot. And he just keeps taking fucking cigarettes out of my shit. So I'm like, bro, whose friend is this? Like, and nobody, it's nobody's friend. It's just some random fucking guy, right? So he's got another guy that's outside of the door. They're basically trying to steal shit out of girls' purses. They're going up and down Ybor or whatever. So finally, I look over at the dude. I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And he had taken money, and he's like mid-taking money out of my purse and runs out the door.
What face did he make when he was
He was just like,
caught?
so he runs out.
Or was it like a sly face, like
No, it was
like
just like
Bugs
a,
Bunny?
it was like a,
Yeah. Okay, it was
he's
an
got
O
my
face.
purse.
All
It's
right.
just like, like 5 seconds and just books it out the door.
Yeah,
He's got his other homie, which is like this fucking tall. So my ex-husband runs out there and puts the big tall dude like to sleep and like lays him on the floor while the other dude is running, and I like chase his ass.
Wait. Now,
So
here's
now
where I
we're
take
to
over.
where
Here's where I
you're-
take
yeah,
over.
now
Yeah.
it's
All right,
to
it's me
this.
now.
Okay,
It's me
okay.
now.
Now
So
it's-
imagine.
Wow, this is like a
Imagine this.
round table storytelling.
Yeah. Imagine this. You are currently fleeing, and you think there's no way this girl in 6-inch heels can catch me. And behind you, creeping closer, clip clop, clip clop,
Oh my god.
clip clop, clip clop, and it's getting faster. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop. You look behind you, sprinting at the speed of a Kenyan. Is Cammy in 6-inch stripper heels, full tilt. You panic. You turn back around. You start to stumble in the middle of the street. Cammy does a full feet off the ground flying tackle. Fully suspended. Does anybody play football? A fully committed tackle where you are there's a tackle where you run into somebody, and then there's a fully committed tackle where you're now airborne. And you are either eating shit on the ground or you're colliding with another body as fast as you can.
So I want you guys to understand something. When I did this, the guy like crouched down like this. Okay? So I like leaped, landed on him, he crouched down, and I fucking like scorpioned over his body. Over his body. And like land on the fucking ground. And he's like gets back up and he's got a book bag and like all this shit and he's like picking it all up. He was a homeless person. He was a fucking homeless person.
They're called unhoused
Bro.
humans.
Mind you, I start kicking his shit. All over him, having a temper tantrum. All in the middle of Ybor City. Kicking his shit all over the fucking road. He's running still. A cop almost, he stops in reverse, almost runs me over. I'm like this close to getting ran over by the cop. Cop gets out. They chase this guy and tased him.
I bet that felt so good to see him get tased.
I got my purse back.
Yeah. And most of her cigarettes.
And most of my cigarettes. And then
That's one of my favorite stories.
And then the morning, I woke up and
it was on
watched this whole
fucking
thing
World
because I
Star.
was blacked out, drunk and couldn't remember what happened. And watched it and started crying because I was so embarrassed. And I was like, my life is over. And then everyone thought it was hilarious. So then
I wish that I had that clip, but no, it made it
trying
on
to
World
find
Star,
it.
and that guy probably made so much freaking money off that.
I'm trying to find it. The guy that recorded it was like 4 doors down at a different fucking bar, playing, waiting for his music to play in the jukebox, and just pulled his phone out and recorded the whole thing. And I was like, oh my god, I'm trying to find it right now. Hold on.
And you said that was 15 years ago?
It was 12 years ago, maybe more. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
lose track of how long things were ago.
Nowadays, there would have been 15, 20 people recording.
This was
Not
not
the one.
So this was not. I think it's probably longer than 12 years ago because this was not I didn't have an iPhone when this happened, and I had my first iPhone was an iPhone 3, so I had
So I'm
pretty
saying,
early. for
nowadays,
iPhones.
they're...
So this was somebody filmed this on their Razor.
I'm trying to find it.
You don't have that on your Google Drive, man?
Yeah, no, Sugar Tree J. It was on World Star. Because that was the big joke. That's how everybody knew about it, and everyone in Ybor was talking about it. Cammy was so embarrassed. Now it's an awesome story. At the time, she was hella embarrassed.
I was so
because it was
embarrassed.
she's on World Star doing a flying tackle into some dude. It was
That's
heels
great.
flying in the air, like she's the Wicked Witch
I
of the
was
fucking
more
East.
embarrassed that I legit had a fucking full-blown temper tantrum, dude, because he got away and he stole my shit and he left his bags there, and I was so mad and I was fucking so shit-faced. I just started kicking his shit, just temper tantrum. So funny. Screaming. I'm
This was in Ybor?
embarrassing, Cammy. Yeah, right in front of the karaoke bar,
So
which I won't name
what's
the name.
funny
Yeah.
is at this point,
I can't find it.
you've had both on my channel, your channel, and on World Star, you have had at least 3 viral videos.
Yeah.
Because we have the Road King video that went viral. It did something like crazy.
The
I think the
King
Road
one,
it
that
did
was-
9 million views or something like that.
Yeah,
it
and
was
then that
crazy.
one where the original one, that one's like 1.8 or something.
Yeah. And then the World Star one, which back in the day, viral was like a few 100,000 views or something like
I don't
that.
know what World Star is.
You don't know what World Star is?
What World Star is?
What's World
Do
Star?
people not fight in England? Of course they fight, right?
Yeah.
The fighting British, they call them. The fighting
Is that
British.
what they call them?
Oh, sorry, the colonizing British, they call them.
I saw more
They'll be
fist
fighting-
fights in the UK than anywhere I've
Yeah,
ever
Yeah.
been.
people love
It's
to get
performative
rowdy.
over there. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
people will do this thing where
You wanna
people
play
will
some
throw
fisticuffs,
punches. Like,
huh?
nobody really gets hurt.
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
little dance they do. You swing at each other. You fucking cunt.
It's
and
more
then
like,
they
"Oi,
walk
oi!"
in the other direction.
Like,
and it's
Oh,
over.
you fucking.
I
You
saw
want
it
another
happen,
one?
Like more. I saw it. I've never seen it happen anywhere, but in the UK,
People
like
love to fight.
3, 4, 5 times.
People
honestly.
love to fight.
Yeah.
They do, in general. I think that since UK has so much rage, since they're no longer allowed to take it out on island nations of ill-prepared and underarmed natives, they just have to beat each other up
You
now.
need to explain to the audience what World Star is. There's multiple people who don't.
Who does not? How do you not know what World Star is?
World
I'm not
Star.
It's like
Tony
an
Hay,
old
we
man
appreciate you,
reference
brother.
now.
Is it?
The monkest of tones. Tony Hay, we appreciate you, man. Yeah, that's not world. People know what World Star is.
No, there's multiple people who don't know what World Star is.
What the fuck? No, Rolling with T-Bone's not a kid, dude. He's
Yeah,
like
these people are
60.
old.
How do you not know what World Star is, dude? Yeah, it was TikTok. Just think about what TikTok is now. That was no, not even.
It was a
TikTok
YouTube.
is
Not
It
really.
was essentially like a
It was just
YouTube
bites.
channel. It was like,
Yeah.
you know, before
Oh, I found it.
videos weren't always housed on YouTube, guys.
Yeah.
They had to have
was
their own
10
channel
years ago.
or like their own
It was
website.
WorldStarHipHop.com,
Oh, so it
and
was
you
a
would
site.
post like videos of people fighting.
Oh, I didn't have
Oh,
heels
okay.
Car
on.
I'm
crashes.
getting the
See,
idea.
that's why they
Public
can't see it.
freakouts.
I
Like,
told a
that's pretty much
dramatic
like
retelling,
the
and
original
it's not gonna be
place
as
where
good
you
if we see watch the
post
actual video.
Fights and public
Right,
freakouts
right.
is World Star Hip Hop, and so like, still to this day,
That's
even
not
though
what
it's
we see.
the,
The truth is
deadest
never as good as
meme
the story.
ever, people get in a fight in a public
That's
place, so
fair.
have somebody be like,
Just get put
"Oh,
into
World
sleep."
Star," because that was the thing. Like people then shouting out the fact that it's gonna get uploaded to
Yeah.
this website.
Okay.
Look at Scott.
But the idea
Like
of
he, like, mushed
having
his
a
ass.
website
Guys, shut the fuck up.
uploading
He's
is, like,
explaining
that's
World
it.
Star.
It's old
Oh,
school.
I slapped him in the face.
Yeah, I'm thinking of similar sites, but not for
That was his
fights.
buddy that was outside.
What kind? Is there any sort of English fighting websites?
Oh god, there might have been, but I wasn't.
Oh, we
into
woke
that
back
as
up.
a kid,
Oh,
so.
shit. Ooh,
Dude, what was
No,
that karate
no.
kick?
What were
I
you
actually
doing
tried to
online as a
hide.
kid?
I wasn't. I
That's
wasn't
when he
online
Hey
as a
guys,
kid.
shut the fuck up.
I wasn't online as a kid.
Really? Not
No.
at all.
Okay, we can actually
That's
show
probably
you
a
do
good
the
thing.
flying leap.
Watch, I'm about to kick the shit out. Oh, there's. Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We're
No,
just
it's
watching
okay.
the video.
It's okay. We can just watch you guys watch the video.
God.
All right, text it to me, Cammy. We'll put it on here.
Oh my fucking god.
I was worried. I
forgot
hadn't
that
seen
this
it
is
in a
what
very
it
long
looked
time.
like.
It does look as dramatic as I told it.
Okay, so yeah, we after my ex-husband put the dude to sleep, like he slaps him, and I definitely like slapped this dude in the face like 3 times.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
Lord.
I'm
So
sorry,
the video,
Shay.
the video was the whole
You should
thing,
explain
not
what World
just the
Star is though.
aftermath.
'Cause
Yeah.
I
So-
don't know if they were able to hear Devin.
Oh,
Oh, my two
Or-
like.
No, they were just talking over you and they're closer to the
I'm
mic.
so sorry.
I'm
that's
sorry.
alright.
I don't know. World Star was E-Bomb's world before.
What if they don't know what E-Bomb's world is?
Do you guys remember bum fights? Faces of Death? Like,
I mean, Faces
No.
of Death is really taking it back a ways.
yeah.
That was like half of those were staged.
America's Funniest Home Videos?
I texted it too.
Tony, hey, we appreciate the hell out of you, man.
Oh my god, dude.
Cam, can you grab me a couple of Heineken Zeros or whatever they are out of there? I appreciate you so
Well,
much.
not everything was always housed on YouTube, you know?
Dimitri shouting out Homestar Runner. Just like all the fucking mid 2000s, early 2000s references. Dude, the other day,
Wait, is
I
it-
tried to pull up my fucking. Oh, we were like searching for stuff on Google, and I pulled up my search history on accident, and I had to go back and check. It was. I'm such a good boy too. It was all fucking fine. Like nothing in it was bad.
Wow, good for you.
I know. I was fucking surprised, honestly. Wow. I will not lie. I am enjoying the clap, but I feel like that was facetious.
No.
I do have views on Immanuel Kant. Dimitri, like, it would be just for you. I'd be talking to you and nobody else. My take on the critique of pure reason. Let's watch Cammy beat somebody's ass.
It's more or less just like watching me fly through the air and then throw his shit all over the fucking road and almost get run over by a car.
I want to see what the pixels are.
It's in 720.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
The
in
title's
720.
very complimentary. That's
A
very
hot
nice.
chick
Hot
bus thief.
What?
That's the fucking title.
Title.
It's like hot chick bus thief in Ybor City. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
You are a hot chick.
You guys thought we were done with audio issues? We're not. You're going to have to start it over
I
from
don't
the
even know
beginning.
if there's sound. It's just
No,
a
there's no
sound.
sound to it.
Okay. Sorry. So he's trying, like, this guy's trying to, like, the security's trying to help. Ex-husband chokes him the fuck out, basically, and puts him to sleep. This is happening right now. Not bye-bye, night-night. He does a little slap. I slap him in the face. Dude's like fucked, right? So that's like his friend that was helping him, right? So now we start to walk away, and here comes the other guy, like you see right here.
Uh-oh.
There he goes, stealing my purse.
Oh my god, this is you.
My husband's
Yeah.
running. My ex-husband's running.
Look at the
behind me.
leap.
Watch me. Boom! Kicked him. Got my purse back.
I gotta see that again.
No.
Let's look at the leap. Look at the leap again, dude. The
my
leap
God,
is so. I'm so because I thought I was
It's like,
overselling
oh
it.
my god.
But I'm like, I'm not, dude. It really was a leap.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Clip, clop,
bro.
clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop.
Watch, I just
Like-
leap. Burn!
Is he really trying to grab
Full
onto
commit,
him?
dude.
Look, I'm just having a temper tantrum right here, watch.
You just throw that
Fuck your shit, and fuck your book bag, and fuck everything. Oh shit. Almost get rid of my car.
Reverse it.
Oh my god. And then
I
they
honestly think
went,
that's
that's my
badass.
friend Ryan. So now they're over there and they tased him.
Oh my god.
I'm like about to pass out because I'm like adrenaline. I'm like, oh,
Butter.
fuck me, dude.
Oh my god.
Hey.
I
It
don't
was
think you
crash
should have been
out.
embarrassed. I think it's
Oh
badass as
my
hell.
Another
Oh,
cop
God.
pulls over.
One more time,
Oh my
dude. It's the leap,
God,
dude.
Doing the scene.
I just need to see the leap.
I flew right over his ass, dude.
You gotta go. I gotta go.
That's just if YouTube's watching. That guy is alive. Okay, you see it. They get upset if.
Like, then the guy gets up and tries to hide inside of the bar. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Me
I'm so that was as
throwing
good as
his
I
book
remember.
bag is like my favorite.
It's so petulant. I love it.
I like the reversing cop.
That's
my favorite part.
Yeah, like
dude.
literally, he's like,
You're just
wait.
kicking shit. Look at you. Don't even leave. You're like, fuck yeah.
You're like, no, this is my street.
In my head, I was like, I almost got ran over just then. My friend,
Oh my God,
so my
dude.
friend.
I would have taken all of this stuff and been like, this is my loot
Oh
now.
my god, my friend, she's just like, did you,
Bro,
throughout
I
the
know.
whole video, if you watch the girl with the teal tips on her hair, she's just like, yeah, that's what Cammy does. Like, she'll be fine. She's walking all normal. She's like, you okay? What happened? Like, she's so chilled. I'm like, that dude tried to steal my purse. No big deal.
Well, what I will say is that that definitely is like a video game. Is that Simone?
Yeah.
You know them?
It's Ebor.
And then like, right
Yeah.
then, we
Yeah.
get, this is 10 years ago, we took taxis. So right after that, we just get in the taxi and go home.
I feel like no. This is a re-upload. This was longer than 10. There's
It had-
no
well,
way.
It had to have been. He probably re-uploaded it
Yeah,
again.
there's no way that's only 10 years ago.
No, because it has to, that's a Kiss
10
concert.
10 years
way
ago
long time
That would've been,
ago.
like,
was
16 years.
was 2015. Is that right? That wasn't
It
2015.
was like 2012
That was like
or something.
it was way early.
That's so funny.
Like 2015, I had already moved to Brandon. That didn't happen when I lived in Brandon. I lived in the old house in
Palmetto.
Palmetto
Yeah,
when that happened.
you're right. You're right. That's
In
funny.
2012, I was 16.
Aw.
I was still going to Ybor.
True. Freak.
All right, well there it is. I don't
Yeah,
have to
we
worry
did
about
see
it
it.
ever again. Everybody knows about it. Everybody saw it. It's actually funny now to watch it. To be honest, it's funny.
It
to
was
see
good. I'm
now.
glad that you've come full circle and you're able to see it now and not be embarrassed.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess because I'm just calm now. You know, like I probably would still
You're
do
calm
that
now?
if someone tried to rob me. I'd probably still do
That's
that. I
what I
probably
was gonna say.
wouldn't
If
like
someone robbed me, I would
kick
act
their shit everywhere and like
furiously.
have a whole like.
So it's not embarrassing,
temper
like, what
tantrum,
you did.
but-
Like, you literally did what anyone would have done. Like, give me my shit back.
I feel
What would
that-
you do,
I feel
Devin?
that feeling now.
I would.
If
let
you had a
them take my
firearm.
Shit.
No, what if you had a
No,
gun?
fire.
I'm not gonna fight somebody. Like, I mean, if they're gonna. If
No,
they're
but what if
willing
you
to
had the
steal my
tactic-
shit, they could also knife me.
What if you had the tactical
Well,
advantage?
yeah, that's the thing.
No,
though.
knife fights only happen
What
in
do I
Europe.
have that's gonna be worth getting
Yeah,
into
where's
a mortal
Fern?
confrontation for?
All right, you have a sword, but also you know how to use it.
So like somebody's gonna steal my watch,
Right,
or
and then you pull out
like,
the sword, and they're like,
I'm
"What are
not
you gonna
cancel
do with
my fucking
that?"
credit cards?
And
God
not-
damn it.
yeah.
Bow and arrow.
And not like not like a weeb sword either, like a
Way
broad
to
sword.
Think about
Yeah.
that though. Like
Wrong.
back then, I guess I didn't even care. Like I didn't even take account. This is why I think that obviously okay. I didn't even take into consideration that I could get shot, stabbed,
Yeah.
anything.
You're
I
like,
never thought I was
it's a
just
major
like
escalation, and like
invincible.
for what? Like, what do you have in there? Do you have a fucking like the jewel of the sea
I mean,
or
no,
some
I
shit?
feel like I
a
had probably like
Probably
$8
cash.
I
She
had
was a
like
stripper.
$800 or $900 in there.
Okay.
Whoa,
so,
whoa,
I
whoa.
mean-
Exotic dancer.
Well, you
I'm a
guys
stripper.
are literally saying bum and
Yeah, I was a
hobo.
stripper.
Stripper's the right word.
You guys
I
don't
was
say
a-
unhoused humans.
Stripper is my.
But what, you
I
draw
was
the
a
line
fucking
at stripper?
Exotic
Exotic
dancer.
dancers.
Exotic
are pissed
dancer
off at
sounds
that word.
weird.
Yeah, they're like because that's from like another.
That's
I know,
a
I just like
different
saying it, I'm sorry. It's
exotic
just like, it's
dancer.
funny.
Exotic is like a.
We say stripper. It's okay.
Strippers.
You're allowed to.
I like stripper.
If you're a stripper, you can say.
So,
stripper.
real talk. I 100% agree with Devin. There's nothing I own that's worth taking a human life for, or losing my own life.
Yeah, you put your own life in danger, and like otherwise, what? You're gonna kill somebody or
Yeah.
fucking stab somebody. It's
I
like
think
just
that's-
get robbed. Just get
Yeah,
robbed.
and I don't think that's where Cammy's head was at the time. I think it was
What?
more of like a retribution. It was more along the lines
Mine
of
was just like, this motherfucker ain't taking my shit.
No, I
Like,
think if
fuck
somebody
him.
grabbed my purse, I would definitely scream, "That's my purse, I don't know you."
You would do that.
Yeah.
You would.
You'd
do
probably
that.
say something else too, like,
No, that's a King of the Hill restaurant.
oh,
Yeah.
give me my fucking purse back.
I think
what
I'm
the
still
fuck?
just as
probably-
aggressive.
it's
I'm just like
probably,
more
like-
diplomatic, and I
react the
choose
same way.
which
Yeah.
things to react to these days.
I think that you are one of the most misunderstood people
Me?
online. Yeah.
Probably.
And I'm not saying everyone is misunderstood. All the girls. I feel like I'm very understood. What you
You're-
see is
you're
what you
very
get.
understood?
I'm very
Are
understood.
you?
I'm
Yeah.
misunderstood, and
I
you're
feel like-
understood.
Most of the women that are on the channel are misunderstood to a certain degree, but I feel like you especially. Because, like, you look at that, you're like, oh, that's badass. And people are like, how could you be embarrassed about that? And I'm not trying to say that you don't know Cammy, but I've known Cammy.
Okay, I get what
I've
you're
known,
saying now.
we've been friends for fucking going on 2 decades. You know, it's like, it's been such a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she was in tears, embarrassed forever that was, and that is a intrinsic part of her personality. You know what I mean?
Because you're so confident
Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
that
but like
kind of
that's
shit is,
also like a wall to like my little
Right?
baby
Like-
inside, dude. You know. Anyways.
also you don't.
I'm glad you guys think it was badass, bro.
It was, and you can like it now. You know,
Yeah,
like it's fun now.
It's funny to watch
Yeah.
it now. It's like a whole. I feel like that girl's a whole different person. You know.
It is. It's a whole different person. We
That's
all
also
I
great.
change.
still got that
Having-
dog in me, but
That
This
girl
is,
can
having a
really
moment
find
like
that
that
guy.
caught on video is a precious thing.
wild.
honestly.
I didn't even think I was gonna be able to find it. That's funny.
I wonder what it makes me wonder what it's going to be like for so many people who are, because nobody here is a kid. Shay looks.
Shay.
Shay's gonna look
Shay.
24 forever.
Forever.
But she's not a kid.
Children come in all ages.
Yeah. So no one here's a child. We're probably
I'm
all
enjoying my childlike wonder every day.
So, so we're not experiencing what it's like to be online right now, or to have your life documented, like not documented by somebody else, but to document your own life online is going to be such a weird thing for people.
I
you know?
am so glad that I only have photos of my scene phase to look back on and not videos.
You're still seeing emo bitch on the inside.
Okay, but imagine...
You still wear bows in your hair. You're just doing it a different way.
But
Just do
imagine
it- you
if
just
you
do
had,
it in a
like,
different
the video
way.
Evidence of it, of you being like, this is Shay.
That was my favorite look.
Do it in a different way, bitch.
YouTube.
Do you guys remember?
Bitch, you're my best friend. I'm allowed to say that.
so mad at you.
I'm just saying, dude. I remember there was a point in my life where I was like, when a girl would show up with like the weird raccoon thing in her hair, and like the weird, like the
Hold on.
all the
Hold
lace
on.
on the arms,
Give me your
and
bow real quick.
Yeah.
That
Give me
was
your bow real quick.
and
I got
so
this.
I'm telling you, there was a
Just
time
one.
in my life
This is
where
it.
I remember seeing girls like that, and in my head I go,
We're all
holy shit, this is the high watermark. Women will never be hotter than this. I genuinely believe in it. Be like, I'm so glad to be alive right now. This is the hottest women have ever been. And if someone else is in here, they're like, I thought it was stupid. You're fucking lying, dude. At least if you're
biased.
also 40, I guess.
Are we all doing this?
Cammy's got it.
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's doing it.
We're all doing it, Fern.
I don't know if I can.
Now every girl looks like she's from the 70s, and I'm also still like, I'm so glad to be alive right now. Women have never been hotter.
will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind.
Hold on. Dear Maria, I've got your picture. I'm coming with you.
All right, that's enough.
Is it?
Yes,
Yeah, right?
Listen, I'm a hot gypsy
that's enough.
dog mother now. You know? We do the middle part these days.
I got real bangs now,
You
like
do
an
that real
adult.
ones.
Cammy
Like
is.
adult.
Lesbian. Bye. Bye.
Shay's gonna look 24 forever. Cammy has just. I think
I'm gonna
right
pay
now.
to look 28
To,
forever.
no, I
I'm
think
okay with
today
that.
you have achieved. You have not looked different in the past like in years.
Yeah, I got it down. now.
Not. You're like
I
you're
got it
at.
down
You're
now.
like where you're at.
Yep, I'm gonna
You're
look
just
like,
gonna look like this forever.
So 28 forever.
I'm not even trying to kiss your ass. It's for real. But you're also trying to do that. So
Yes,
it's not
we're
like I'm
all
accident.
so hot, youthful, and young looking here.
Take-
Such beautiful people here tonight with us.
Yeah, take notes, dude. Drop a compliment on girls. They love it.
I pay for
Yeah,
that.
we do.
I pay for all of it. I will continue to pay for all of it.
Just back up right
Forever.
back.
Forever and ever. And one day,
Were you ever
Shay
emo,
will ask
Devin?
me
Yeah.
what
mean,
I do, and she shall
philosophy's
do
just
it
my
too.
adult way of being an emo scene kid still.
Philosophy.
Flannel shirts.
I like
Yeah.
his shirt.
Converse.
I
Flannel
like that
shirt, Converse.
shirt.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Like,
Yeah.
you set it down.
Yeah,
I like
dude.
that shirt.
I mean, totally. A turn of the 2000s for sure.
Mhm.
Listen to all this stuff on like
Heights is
Deep
the
Dome
shit.
records, fucking like all this stuff before it was cool, man.
Were you wearing tight pants and stuff, or were you wearing like baggy goth jeans?
It was never baggy was never a good look on me. Never.
No?
Never.
I
worked
wore
for
trip
me.
pants.
Huh?
So did I.
I wore the trip pants.
Oh
We
wow.
still wear oversized jeans now.
Jenkos.
It's like
got
a
the
vibe.
And the Jankos. I do be still wearing
Same.
the Jankos,
The
man.
got
baggy thing
baggy
is
jeans.
back now. And
I know.
All the
Such a
younger kids are doing
vibe.
it with like the big high waisted, and then like you cinch it with like a rope or something.
Yes.
Shoelace.
Shoelace.
Right.
And then like the little baby shirts.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
it's
you know,
cute.
everybody's like, oh my god, I can't believe all this stuff is popular now. I can't believe it's okay to be a nerd.
It's gonna
Like,
keep
I
on
got
circling.
bullied. And I'm like, yeah, dude, it's because all the people your age are now having kids, and those kids are liking the shit that you taught them.
Mhm. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Crazy.
Maybe just be happy for them that they can.
I
do
know
it
that
without
they're
being bullied.
enjoying their whimsy and they get to wear trip pants
Chloe,
and feel
flex in the
accepted.
background.
Are you sure?
Flex in the background.
Oh god.
Yeah, do
Wait,
it.
wait.
Come on, flex it out. Do your stances. There we go. What
the fuck?
There you go. Show them your back.
Oh my god.
Arms up, perfect. Good girl. There you go.
I
There
feel
you
like
go.
you should be
Amazing.
showing
But,
something
like,
off.
honestly, you guys should be paying me for this.
Yeah, Chloe's fucking jacked. Go to her OnlyFans. She
Yeah.
does like full routines like that. You can see it a little bit in a different
Yeah.
way if you want.
It's been a while. But
Fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I know. I really do love Arnold.
Yeah.
Can we have Arnold?
I love him too.
I want Arnold for president.
Get down!
These are great. Keep going.
I don't know who he is.
What?
Oh my god!
Okay.
That's a British joke.
So fucking funny, dude.
But
Oh
anyways.
lord. Oh shh, he's back.
He's
No,
back.
stop talking about him. Shh, shh.
Josh, what's your favorite Arnold movie?
Whoa, tough one.
I'll be back. Can't do it.
Jingle all the way, obviously.
Oh
Conan.
god.
What about no?
Barbarian.
It's the one where
Yeah.
he becomes pregnant. It's pretty funny.
Mr.
Oh my
Mom?
God.
Mr.
I
Mom?
forgot about that movie.
This is the future the liberals want.
It's actually literally so fucking good.
Yes.
it's
I
funny
forgot
as
about
fuck.
that movie. Oh my
Can
God.
everybody drop their favorite Arnold movie right now?
Arnold is a national treasure, and I'm saving...
International.
No, it's called
International.
Junior, that movie,
Yes.
right?
It might be Junior. Yeah, Mr. Mom, I think, was a...
I like Kindergarten.
who was played Batman, the original Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Keaton. I think Mr. Mom was a Michael Keaton movie. So I don't know if I'll ever have enough money for this. Have you guys ever wanted a book that costs like $5,000?
No.
Yes.
No? You've never, yeah.
We're in the same boat.
So I'm super into, here's my rich person fantasy now. Everyone has a rich person. In fact, we should share. I think that's a fun one to do.
It is always, wealth
Yeah.
voyeurism is a thing I think everybody engages in.
Yeah. So my rich person fantasy is, and don't be too specific. This is just my one thing. It's how I would spend my money if I was ultra wealthy. Is I would have a library, a very large one, an atrium style, right? Just this insanely large, plush, dark green, of course. Like the English, I already have the furniture picked out, of course. All handcrafted English leather furniture in the green dye. It's a very, very English thing. It's also Porsche uses that as a green. It's a very beautiful color. That would be all the furniture, brass fittings, of course. And then it would be a library with all these books in it, but I would start out with no books. And how I would spend my wealth is planning adventures across the world to pick up rare copies of books. And I would go like, there's a copy of this book I want in the countryside of France. And I'm going to go there and rent a motorcycle and go on this like wild adventure to different places and taste all these foods. But the goal is to get the book. That's the reason for going. And then I'll take it back home and I'll slide it onto the shelf. And then I'll be like, all right, what's next?
You gotta like kill a Draugr or like slay a dragon or something.
That would be, if that was possible, I'd love that. I just don't know if it. Who wants to go? Who's their next rich person fantasy?
Wooden boats.
Wooden boats. Ooh, that's a good one.
Wooden boats.
Having like an
Like wooden speedboats.
like Sicily, or not Sicily. I'm sorry, Venice. Having this type of boat that is in the Mediterranean, that is an old wood boat with a polished engine, is such a level of wealth that is from a bygone era. And these boats still exist, and they're works of art. They're so beautiful. Boat culture in Europe is, America doesn't have shit on it. They make boats beautiful there. And I really love it. Everything should be made beautiful. I think that you shouldn't necessarily put form over function, but they should be really fighting for top spot.
I think that's the downfall of most architecture these days is like people just want it to look boring.
I agree.
Square.
My
I hate
favorite is
minimalism
like
and and like concrete.
Yeah.
Well, if you've ever met
Those
any of the
old
women in my
Victorian
life,
homes and shit. Like,
I'm
they're all
obviously
fucking-
willing to make a few concessions for beauty.
Next.
Silent.
Never
All
liked that
right.
one?
All right. Next.
They're laughing.
Next.
That's all that matters.
Next. Wealth voyeurism.
That was good. Fuck
Wealth
y'all.
voyeurism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your rich person fantasy?
Fuck, dude.
I mean,
Like a simple one.
Depends. I don't know. I just want like a big ass Victorian house and paint it black.
Seriously, man, they don't make Victorian. That's what I was just saying.
Like,
why aren't they
it's-
making Victorian houses
Like
anymore?
on top of a hill?
Like on top of a hill.
Maybe
with,
it's in a
like-
small town. They're like, who is this mysterious
and
woman
then
who just moved
like,
in?
I want like a,
So you want to be
I
a
want-
town witch?
Yeah, exactly. But I want
What's
like
she building
a
in there?
greenhouse that has like half, like the
Right.
pool's half inside and half outside,
Right.
and then the
Oh, I love
greenhouse is
it.
half over the pool.
And the whole town, maybe you sell like these
I have
odd
a-
sort of
I have a
fetishes to
apothecary.
the town. Yeah, apothecary.
Yeah.
And then maybe you have 2 women friends or 3 women friends with you as well.
Yeah.
Right, and
And
they're
they're
and the
like
town all
different.
talks about who are these beautiful.
This
Maybe
sounds like
Jack,
practical
maybe Jack
magic.
Nicholson also moves to town.
Basically, I want
Right?
to live like the women in Practical Magic. Like,
No,
with
what's
a pool.
Jack Nicholson moves to town and he looks very ugly, but
And I
he's
ride
also
a black
irresistible.
horse everywhere. Like I don't have a car. I just ride the horse in to get my groceries and stuff. And there's a wagon. There's
And the
like a
horse
little
never
gothic-
eats, actually.
No, the horse eats. And I ride it gallantly with like my long black
He's
witch hair, and its
strong.
hair
He's a strong
matches, and
horse.
everyone's just like,
Like your hairstyle.
This is a good one. That was a good one,
Yeah.
Cam.
I like that.
I like that
That
one.
was good.
Yeah.
Cammy.
Cammy, 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 Cammy. Woo! That was a good
"Oh,
one.
Stop,
All right, who's next?
Fern.
I think it'd be having homes in different countries that I could just go visit
Right.
whenever I like.
And it's already ready, and there's
Yeah,
like a
it's-
staff
yeah.
of people there, some
I
sort
think
of
it's-
indigenous race,
I-
right?
Would you fly
Oh,
there?
I thought it was an English thing.
Yeah. Would you fly there, or would
Okay,
you
so
like?
she needs her own plane also.
Yeah,
so she can
that's
go.
what I'm saying. It's
Her
like, would
own
you want?
island?
Would you want like? How would you want to travel to each one of your
Well,
homes?
I guess I have to fly for most of them if they're.
So she needs a plane. She needs a so you.
Well, I don't know if like maybe
A
in this fantasy
helicopter?
you're like own a sailboat that's like super
no,
cool.
I don't like boats.
No, really.
No, like sailboats. Motorboats fine.
Reverse,
sailboats.
reverse.
You said you like motorboats? Is that
Uh-oh.
what you said?
Uh-oh, did I use the wrong one?
Uh-oh! She said it! We need an alarm that goes off every time somebody says it. It's like,
I was like, let me not knock her eyelashes off of my tatas.
she said it. It's like a fucking siren drops from the ceiling.
motorboats.
Yeah. Like someone comes out with a sign that says motorboat and dances in the background. Green slime falls down. Oh, somebody finally said it. I was waiting for somebody to get it. Yeah, what your rich fantasy is literally just the plot of The Witches of Eastwick.
Yes, dude. That's also another one of my favorite. It's like Witches of Eastwick, Witches of East End, practical magic. Like I'm just like a little gypsy witch, earth witch. You know.
I like yours too. That's a good one. I would want houses in different places if they were kept up for me.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
But that's the rich person fantasy because it's just a fantasy because it's not real. Because
Like
I don't want to have to
caretakers?
clean these
You have to
houses.
have caretakers.
I don't want to have to put my toothbrush. I don't want to have to remember to pack my toothbrush.
I feel
I
like they
just want to
really
show
do
up,
that.
and it's like a mansion but a hotel.
Yeah.
No, and he loved that when you see him. He was like, "But a hotel, bro."
Right, dude.
I want this
That means
mansion to
fucking
be a
serious.
hotel.
That's so
All
I
right,
need like
Chloe.
12
I want this
dollars
hotel to be a
dollars.
bed and breakfast.
I know what
I want this bed and breakfast
I know what
to
Chloe's
be a
is.
spa.
What?
She wants a mansion made out of a bouncy house that's hot pink and light purple, and she wants balloons to like fly into the sky every morning when she awakens.
Why do I just imagine she's like bouncing off the
Yeah.
And like she just wakes
Like
up,
Crazy
like
Frog.
that's her whole bed. And then whenever she wakes up, there's just like a pole and her little shit in there, and she can just get on it real quick and then lay right back down and have a
And
nap
also,
whenever she wants.
and also, her cat can speak
And her
English.
cat, yeah,
Like, her cat now speaks.
yeah.
Okay, so
And a
fantasy
and a
is the
pink
movie
Mini
Up.
Cooper, a pink Mini Cooper, a light pink Mini Cooper. Also,
I
that
love
has
Mini
a stripper
Coopers.
pole on top of the Mini Cooper.
And now maybe Maraji
sounds
walks
cool.
on 2 legs now.
let her speak.
I don't
Alright.
want my cat to be a person. Okay.
What if he could speak though? That'd be pretty dope.
If he could speak, he'd probably be like, "Get me the fuck out of here."
Well, what if he agreed
I'm a
with you?
cat.
What if he was just like a sycophant, like a kiss ass? He was just like, "You're the best. You're
He
right.
probably is.
Slay, girl."
He
You know what I mean?
Take them
He's
out.
not in
We'll
here
talk.
right now, following me around. Okay, my version of a perfect world.
No,
No,
that's not what we're doing.
No,
We're not
Rich,
doing your
this is
version of
just
a
you.
perfect world. We're
Just
doing.
your. Well, I guess it's true what she's saying.
That's
It's
what I'm
her
saying. It's a
world.
Okay.
joke. It's a
Okay.
joke.
Oh, all right.
Okay, I don't want
A
Marashi
Christmas
to
joke.
talk.
Okay. You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay,
that
well,
would-
what is it? Just
No.
say it. Do you need us to come back to you?
Yeah.
All right.
You can still say it. We'll wait for you. Devin has. Or,
Devin, I have a
yeah. Do you have your rich person?
You seem like
fantasy?
you're not
My
ready.
rich person
I'm not.
Yeah.
fantasy.
Is it also the Witches of Eastwick?
You seem like you're trying to come up with it. No, that's mine.
No. Well, maybe he could be Jack Nicholson in this scenario.
Maybe now, while
In
Devin's
this
going.
I don't have anything all that good.
I think that. Well, I'll give you one. Imagine
Yeah, we
you.
can imagine a scenario for you.
Imagine you're the devil.
Yeah, okay.
And
Okay,
you move to a small town.
Guys,
In a small town, there's a house on the hill.
Stop. You don't have any like wealth warriors.
Yeah, he's about to say it.
I mean, I would want to go to like every one of the restaurants on the top 50 greatest restaurants list. I want to go to all of those countries.
Down.
I wanna
Whose
go to
list
all
is
of those
down?
places. It's Restaurant Magazine. They
Let's
do like
go.
every year top 50
Okay.
restaurants in the world.
I like that.
Oh my god, it's my favorite thing to do, and to travel around. See, I told you it was bad.
No,
It's not bad. It's more realistic.
That's
Yours is
super
like-
realistic though. You could do that.
My answer was boat.
Yeah, we already have some of those.
What the fuck?
There's a bunch in the yard.
Yeah, but they're aluminum.
It's the best material
That's a
for
wooden
How
one.
dare you?
both. All right, you ready now, Chloe?
No.
All right,
Okay.
we'll come back to you.
Imagine if
Later.
dogs walked on two legs
That's
like
so
humans.
weird to
Alpha
me.
can do
I
that.
don't.
Like, but all the time, and that was just how dogs were. But then somehow only we knew that they weren't like that before. It just somehow got changed for the
And
rest
we
of
just
the
have to
world.
deal with it.
But we know that this is
What,
not
just
correct.
us in this room?
This is
Yeah,
the thing
just
you want
us.
to pay for?
Right.
Okay.
This is my rich person fantasy. So just us know, and we can't say it because no one will believe us.
Dude, what?
They're all like,
I don't
they'd be like,
care.
"You're crazy, you're insane." But all dogs just walk around like people. They just it's everything the same.
To make
The
that
dog
come about.
is. No, I'm just asking you to imagine it.
Okay.
So all dogs become werewolves.
They just walk
okay,
with
wait,
their
wait.
arms hanging down.
Yeah.
And they just walk around. Yeah, like maybe they go on all fours to run or something like primates do, like monkeys. But then they just walk around on hind legs
They look
every
like
once in a while.
little
Wouldn't that be
D-Rex-
so
little
upsetting?
Ooh, can I go now?
Rexes.
I got one. Okay,
Okay.
so I've already
Who said you could
posted.
have two?
No, I've already posted this question to you guys before. I just wanted.
She can have mine.
No, this isn't a rich person fantasy. This is another what if.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What if for animals?
Okay.
Okay, so I thought of this the other day. What if a cockroach had the ability to lift things the same way
Oh,
an
God.
ant is able to lift things? Like size relevance to their body, you know? Like,
The
lift-
cockroach just like me for real.
so if like a cockroach could lift the way an ant lifts. Could you imagine that?
It would be quite a
Same
lot.
size,
I
you know?
can
Like they're
imagine.
still like this
Yeah.
big, but then they, you know, relative to the...
It means you
It
could step on a
probably take, like-
cockroach and
it
it
could
would
take a
throw you
lemon.
off. Dude. No,
Can you
it could
imagine
throw a
if-
human off.
It would
How
be
much
like
can an ant...
carrying an like
Yeah.
Bilbo.
All right, let's do the
around.
math.
Can someone do the
some of it
math?
has to
Do
do
the math.
actually with just the sheer way in which size like that affects how you interact with the rest of physics. Like there was an interesting.
wasn't-
This
Oh,
is
no.
exactly
No.
what I'm
No.
talking about.
No.
Let's do it. I love this.
No.
I fucking love it. Keep
We're
going.
here.
There's a question on the Google used to be
50
anyway on the
times
Google
that
like
has
interview questions that they would ask people. That was like, okay, you're shrunk down to like the size of a cockroach,
Go
and
on.
you're trapped inside of a
What?
blender.
What? Oh, no.
And,
Oh, yeah, I
like,
don't like this now.
what-
What about a cleavage?
It's about the same size.
They
guys.
give a couple items that are outside on the table, and then it's this question of how are you gonna get out of the blender?
How do you get-
And it's like a lot of these questions in that it's really just kind of designed to test your creativity
Sure.
and to see how
Can't
good of an
cockroaches
answer you
fly?
can come up with.
Yes.
But
just
it's
fly
not.
the
But
fuck out.
it's you're you,
Oh,
but you're
me.
shrunk
You're not a
down
cockroach.
to like 2 inches tall.
Damn, but you're
I would just
fairy.
like
And
crawl up the side.
What are you, Spider-Man?
Yes.
You have suction hands all of a sudden?
I would
Yeah, Heather
manifest
saw the
that.
Veritasium video. But it's apparently one answer that you can give that makes sense with physics is just that you could jump out. If you were that size relative to other things, then the way that physics interacts with your relative size makes it so that you could just jump 4 or 5 times your height. Get out of the
Ooh, that would be dope.
Okay.
Whenever I imagine that, I also imagine being able to withstand a lot of force.
Okay. So what's the answer? I can
The
see
answer,
but-
it's not very good. I should have never done the math, but ladies and gentlemen, I've crunched the numbers, and if a cockroach was as strong as an ant, it could lift 1.3 pounds.
Fuck!
That's still a pretty strong cockroach.
Yeah, 'cause
but I would like to imagine it like throw a human being
Think
would start to
about
step
1
on it and
pound
would
of
throw
meat.
them off.
Yeah, like
And one cockroach being able to have 1 pound of meat. Cockroaches are pack animals, dude. It's not just one fucking cockroach.
So a cockroach could pick
What
up
the fuck?
pick up a squirrel and move it. A dead squirrel and just pick it up and be
I
like,
don't. How
I'm
much
taking
does
this
the
with
squirrel
me.
weigh?
I just feel like 1.3 pounds is not that impressive.
Yeah, but imagine if like I don't know,
Like, a
what's
squirrel's
one,
like 3
what's
pounds.
1 gram? Like
Shut up!
No,
What's
it's like,
1
no, it's
gram?
Like, an
About $100, depending on who you know.
an object. Like if you just look at
Oh, okay.
this is an innocent project.
She said an object.
Innocent.
Fuckers, an object.
It's like
An object.
An object.
Squirrels weigh about 1.5 pounds.
Bam.
Those cockroaches are eating squirrels.
I knew it.
Cockroaches are eating
Again.
squirrels, dude.
Picks up
If
a
they're
dead squirrel and
strong
takes
enough.
it.
If they're strong
Oh my!
So-
Well! Look who shows up in the chat the minute we talk about tiny people. Blissful
Oh.
Ellie's here.
Ellie.
So yeah,
She was always looming. Don't worry.
The treats.
What if?
Ellie
You guys ever think about
Ellie
that?
can pick up 600 times her weight.
Is that a physics question or yeah?
Or
Physics and philosophy are actually, believe it or not, they are different
Are
things.
they cousins?
no, it's a fact.
They both start with P. It makes me think that they're related. What do you think about that? Is it true?
I mean, well, I would say
Is
that
it true? That's supposed to be a microphone.
physics is considered to be kind of at the bottom level of describing reality. It's the most basic or fundamental way of describing things that happen with matter. So you have to ultimately define questions like what counts as matter, what are you going to talk about as being a force, what counts as a measurement, and then you get into philosophy of physics, and also then questions about how you interpret what happens in physics, theoretical physics, and theoretical physics
Not
grades into
alcoholic,
philosophy
just
real
try it,
fast.
though. I haven't
People
tried
talk about multiverses, people talk about singularities. All of those rely on philosophical commitments and also about how you're going to extrapolate your model. So physics and philosophy deeply interwoven.
What I've
Both
taken
ends.
from this is I am correct.
What I've taken from this is
Shay.
you are definitely the smartest person in the room by leaps.
Leaps.
I told you his cadence was amazing.
Leaps.
He is smartest person because he can leap so far because of his small size.
That's right.
We've gone over this.
Small enough to jump out of a blender.
What is that?
Skittles or something.
Don't drink that.
It's poppy.
What is it? Let me taste that. I want some.
It tastes like Skittles, like wild berry Skittles,
Yeah, it's
all
good.
mixed together with like Sprite in it.
All it
Oh,
needs
doesn't
is a
It is
little
good.
bit
It's too sweet.
of codeine.
Oh my god,
You guys ever tried codeine? Don't.
it's
It's
got
the
4
best.
grams of sugar in it.
It does. It tastes like purple drink.
Yeah, it does.
Dirty Sprite, they call it.
Dirty Sprite.
Some lean in a can.
It tastes like lean in a can.
Yeah.
No.
That's what it
You
tastes
can't talk about
like.
it too much because YouTube will hit us, but it's like, it is fucking good. There's a reason that everyone gets fucked up on it. It ruins lives, but it's because it's awesome, unfortunately. I mean, it
I
is,
also
dude.
love your cadence, Joshua.
Oh, we got Biker Babe Beth in the chat. Boobs, bikes, butts, bush,
Bad bitch.
bush,
Busty.
busty, bush,
Beautiful.
beautiful bush.
Did you say boob?
Bam!
Bam!
Bang! Bing bap, boom bap, bing bap, Beth.
Bing bop, boom bop, bing bop, bush.
Sometimes I get back in here with the roof.
Oh God, that one sent me. That was great.
We love Biker Babe Beth around here. She was just, we can't believe she left us. She leaves every year. She brought this dude with her this year. I didn't know about that.
Babushka.
I was like, what the fuck, dude? gonna bring a fucking man with you? I don't like that. Don't like that at all. But we love her so much we allowed it.
Bing back, boom back.
So we've gone all over our what
Wow.
we would what our rich people fantasies.
What a wild turn of conversations has occurred tonight.
It's been a roller coaster ride of emotions.
Really, truly, since the beginning of the stream, I really appreciate everybody sticking with us.
Yeah, thank you. It's been a lot.
The last 69 minutes.
Yeah, you see what I have to deal
Nice.
with? I gotta calm them down all the time.
Yeah,
Tell them to get another
Cammy's
fucking cable,
really
and
the
then before
rock.
they all lose their shit, because if they're losing their shit, I'm calm. If they're calm, I'm losing my shit. It works together.
Yeah,
Does that mean
means
when you start freaking out, I should freak out too?
No, it means when I start freaking out, you automatically have to be
You
calm.
have to be calm.
You have to do the opposite of what I
Aw.
do.
You guys have
She
like a
gets it.
balancing relationship.
She
like
gets
this.
If you
Well-
freak out, I'm calm. If I freak out, you're calm.
It was worth it to ask, okay?
Yeah.
How was she gonna know?
I
what
thought she was about to
balance is?
slap me when I told her to change the cord. She was like, I know Cam. I was like, ooh, she broke out the Cam, bro. Like, she didn't even say my whole name. She's mad.
No, I call you Cam all the
I
time.
know, I'm just kidding.
If I was
I don't know,
mad,
would you
I'd
not
call you
like that?
Cammy Bay.
I didn't like it for a long time. I like it
Yeah,
now.
okay.
Yeah, well, it's
Because
gonna say you're gonna
I'm
have to
used
get
to it
over
now
it.
because you guys do it. Now
Yeah.
I feel like it's cute. But before I didn't because I felt like it was just like...
It sounds a little bit like a boy
It's
name.
kind of mask a
Yeah,
little.
it
Like,
is.
what's up, Cam?
It sounds like you would be like you're like a exactly like you think like a masculine lesbian.
Yeah.
And you're like it's not Cam,
Now,
it's
now
Cam
it sounds
now.
cute. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, Cam.
I like it. I think
Yeah.
it's cute. Also think like the like a slightly masculine nickname for a girl is a cute thing.
Yeah.
You know.
The only person that ever called me Cam was Stephanie, and then you, and then you. But no one else has
I
ever
do
done
not
that.
think about it. I try to stop myself sometimes
True.
because you said you didn't like it, and it's really hard.
My DUI instructor for my class kept forgetting my name, Cammy, so he was like, I'm just going to call you Cam Ma'am. So,
That's-
and he was 80 years old.
How
and
is
he-
that easier?
I don't know. I don't know. He was like from Connecticut, and he was just like,
Connecticut?
So like he would be like, Cam Ma'am. That's what he would call me.
I can't believe that Connecticut is even a place.
Connecticut is beautiful, Josh.
Where's
Have you ever
Connecticut?
been there?
It sounds made up like
That
New,
doesn't
New
either.
It's
Hampshire.
literally like this big. Have you never been there?
No,
It's
how would I fit?
Gorgeous.
So you'd say it's like almost
It's
like
so pretty.
a state that's like 2 inches tall in a blender.
It's exactly.
Where's BlissfulEllie?
It's the tiniest little state, and it's beautiful. And you take trains everywhere, like, and you're just going through like amber
train?
waves of grain on the trains.
What
and
is
get out-
this?
in purple
And they're all like,
mountains.
what's those houses that
Majesty.
are in like Maryland? Like, what do they call them? Like the cottages, or like they're big ass fucking cottages, and like everyone has like chicken kitchens and like roosters and like lemon kitchens. Like it's very like
Okay, crazy.
housewife.
crazy.
I do have an
Esque.
aunt that lives
If that makes
in
sense.
Connecticut. I have two aunts
It's
that live there.
bougie as fuck.
And it is bougie as fuck.
It's
but
like
it's,
Pleasantville.
How do you have two aunts?
I have two aunts. Like,
Are they in a... Oh wait, I was thinking of two moms. Anyway,
Two moms, Josh.
Some
Some people have two moms. Some people have two dads.
Tony, hey, we appreciate you.
anyway.
Of course, Cammy will give you a virtual hug. It's happening right now. Feel the arms around your body. They're squeezing you. You feel warm. You feel comforted.
Yeah.
And life is going to be okay.
Bro,
That's
that,
how it should feel afterwards.
that thing made me lightheaded.
The hug?
No, the fucking soda poppy thing.
You sure it wasn't the 9 rips of
Sure, it
blueberry
wasn't
vape?
The hug?
No, it wasn't the vape. I do this all the time.
Yeah, it's not that. It's not the
It was the-
ecstasy.
You know what
it's
it
the
is?
egg
I
rolls.
think it's there's something in. There must be something.
What is it? What's in there?
Hold on.
What's in there?
Apple cider vinegar.
No.
It's not alcohol, Cam.
No.
I know it's not. I decided not to drink. Maybe it's
Farewell,
just,
Motor
maybe
Metric
it's just the
Garage.
sugar. I'm not used to drinking anything with sugar in it. Maybe it's that. Like, I guess that would happen if I drink.
Bitch, you drink Rockstars all day.
Sugar free.
They're
Zero
sugar
sugar.
free. She's on a roll.
I drank the 0 sugar ones.
Damn, sugar free, and
Where
she
did
got
that
and
even
she
come
fixed the
from?
mic.
I literally think that's. I
Where
totally
did it
think that
come
it's the
from?
sugar. It's making me lightheaded. That's so weird. I was like, what is wrong with me right now? Am I okay? Like,
I am
like it's the
feeling
sugar.
All right.
tipsy.
So we were also
Look up. Fruit punch. Shut up. 0 Rockstar. There ain't no sugar
Shut up.
in it.
we were gonna wait for Shay to get back, but we were gonna do another episode of
Can I help you, bud?
Can I Fix Him? Not Can I Fix Her?
Him.
And I know that usually the chat doesn't. I hate to call you the chat. All my friends and family.
What up, chat?
243 of my closest friends and family. I used it a couple times because I've been watching this guy live stream and he said it, so I tried it out to see what it sounded like. And you know who called me out on it is Jason. He goes like, "Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Call it. Be like, hey chat. Like call it as like one word to represent everybody." He goes, "That sounds shitty," and he was right. It's not a nice way to. It's not a nice way to do
That's
it.
what all the youngins do.
Yeah, it was not a cool way to do it
So,
because that's
chat.
not how I feel.
They're like,
You
they
know,
just like
there's
assume they're all
half
together.
the people who are in the live stream right now, I've met and drank with in
I
person.
say y'all.
You know what I mean?
I say, can I sit on this?
Yeah.
I say y'all all the time.
Yeah.
That's kind of doing the same thing, right?
So what I think we're going to do is we're going to do another episode of Can We Fix Him? And usually people don't like the Can We Fix Him? They want the Can We Fix Her? Because there's mostly men in the chat. And so it's better. They're like, I want to see Can I Fix Her? Because I want to.
I think it'll be more funny for them to watch us decide what we think is.
So this is what's going to
Yeah.
go. We're gonna do. I think I only have 4 tonight of Can I Fix Hims? And this is like dating videos. But what I want to do is when we stream next week, I want anybody who's brave enough to make their own
Dating video!
the dating
and
profile
send it to
video.
us, and
Send
we'll
it in.
decide if we can fix you too.
Yeah, and we'll judge it. I want you to send a dating profile video. Tell me what you'd like to do. Tell me your likes, your dislikes, your turn-ons, your turn-offs. Do you know what I mean?
What is this, like Temptation Island right now? Like,
maybe
so
yeah. Maybe we'll create a little list like
Where are we?
likes, dislikes, turn-ons, turn-offs, perfect date, describe your perfect woman. What do you see? Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? I mean,
That's
really,
a lot of things.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want just to say like I'm Dale and check out my hog. Please don't send that to us. There is a place you can send that to on OnlyFans where it will be viewed and rated, but it's not going to be on stream.
I think to add to that, I think that whoever does this also has to explain what they would do, what they think they would do on a perfect date. Like what would
Right,
you, like
describe your
you
perfect
have
date.
to plan out the date. The girl can't pick. You're just planning the whole fucking thing. Tell us what you would do.
Yeah, tell us about. Just give us your date. Give us a perfect date. Likes, dislikes, turn-ons, turn-offs.
Yeah.
Describe where you're going to be at in 10 years. Make us a profile. And I'm not saying that this is to
What kind
date
of
any of
girls
the
you
girls
like?
here, but this is like, dude, the fucking girls will honestly look at it and go like, this is what we think, and can we fix it? No?
Yeah.
Expert opinion.
Yeah, expert opinion.
Expert opinion.
Yeah. I barely have to tell any of these girls how to think, and that's rare for me, honestly. Yeah, Mad Yankee says, I don't know if I'm ready for that. No, you don't got to do it, dude.
I don't
But,
think he's ready to watch it either.
yeah, that's a tough thing to watch, dude. It's a tough thing to watch, but if you're down, you can do it. I'm going to wait for Shay to get back to do the
I don't
Can
know
I
what
Fix
she's
Them?
doing. What are you doing, babe? Shay Lacey!
It's okay, she can take her
She's
time.
Yeah, I
doing,
was
she's
just
doing,
saying,
she's,
what are you
no, I
doing?
can tell she's up to something.
Oh, she's planning a trick?
I can feel it from here. She's up to something.
Something suspicious.
Yes.
So while we wait for her, I'll show you what a $5,000 book looks like.
Thank you.
If anybody, since nobody asked,
He wants you to throw a
What made you
soggy
think of that just
bowl.
then?
because I think about this all the
Do
time.
you want someone to buy it for you?
No, because I don't know. I have nowhere to put it.
Let me show you what an $8,500
So,
watch looks like if we're doing that.
I'm a huge. I have a few Taschen books, and they're heirloom quality books. And I listen, and now I don't even read books anymore. I only listen to them now. But I like possessing very nice books.
time limit for the video process?
There's
Keith, no
keep
time
it-
limit.
I mean, don't make a fucking 10-minute video.
Just
but
don't be ridiculous.
Try to do it in like 2 minutes or less if you can.
So Toshin does these books, but they have a really good Arnold one. That's their, and they have a lot of this stuff. Like, oh goddamn, I'm about to get fucking hit on YouTube. I can't show that.
It's really good.
It's a book. You're allowed to show that because you're educated.
Yeah, it is. It's art, so
It's the
I think
same
I could
way
fight
people
it.
Same
but
way girls can do yoga.
I think it's in photography.
weird
They have an
things.
Arnold book. I'm just gonna have to search
You
it.
can show if you're being you're teaching someone something educational. You can show it.
Here we go.
$15,000 fucking dollars,
Yeah.
Josh.
So this is
the
the Annie
hell?
Leibovitz edition. It's sold out anyway. You can't even get it.
Crap.
So the books that are this large,
That's a whole
they
car.
come with their own pedestal because the book weighs like 100 pounds.
This is some weird conspicuous
Sorry,
consumption.
we're different.
It's crazy,
Your business
right? This is how it comes, right? So it comes with this pedestal. This is only part of the pedestal. It's actually waist height.
That looks like some shit out of fucking Atlantis, dude. Like, what the
And
fuck?
so how it has how big they are.
I wanna,
So it only weighs 17
I
pounds.
want a picture
Actually.
of you like that, Josh. Like this.
Like this.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So it's just it's photography, but Arnold is like honestly one of the most photographed men in history, certainly, right?
Oh,
And it's just I just imagine having this,
God, I want a book like that about me.
yeah,
right.
and having it
Is it
open,
like textured? Do
right?
you feel his chest?
Oh my God, we just came up with an idea for your
It
first
gotta-
book.
It better be for $15,000.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Can we
You
feel?
gotta-
Can we
yeah.
feel?
Oh, wait, I
Can
don't
we
like
feel
that.
this little
It
bump?
should smell like Arnold.
Well, I am being mercilessly mocked right now, and I don't think that it's fair.
No, I really want a book like that of me.
I think that this is
I love it.
this is an excellent thing to want. Look at Arnie on a horse. That's a pretty dope fucking picture.
Do you love him?
I would want any book this size that was good. I don't mind that it's Arnold. I love Arnold. I think it's great. I think that he's just a icon of the American dream, from being an immigrant to this country and making himself something from nothing, all the way, literally to the top, as far as he could go. In America, as somebody who is not an American, which I think is just the American dream. Yeah, the governor.
California, yeah.
Which mixed reviews. I don't care. I don't want to talk about his policies. I don't care what he did
the
while
fact
he
that
was
he
governor.
got that.
It's the fact that he did it.
Yeah.
The fact that he came from where he came and he got all the way there. He came as an immigrant with nothing and went from that to being arguably the most famous person in the world at a point.
He didn't even try. He did it on accident.
I think he tried.
The documentary, he
There's
did
a new-
try.
Yeah,
but,
we
like,
watched Pump and Iron.
He was
yeah.
just very humble about. He didn't really.
So when in Pumping Iron, I thought was a
It just
great
happened.
insight into who he was, and he was definitely very arrogant, and did think he was the best. But part of it was shtick, I'm sure. Part of it was going I don't know. I just people will always argue because maybe they don't like his policies when he was governor, or maybe they don't like some of the things he said. Like a lot of people didn't like because he was so pro masks during COVID. A lot of people got mad about that. There's just things he's done politically that people don't like that will divide people. But I think if you take all that stuff away, I think that just the story of Arnold Schwarzenegger is so fucking powerful and so cool. And I really like it. I think it's a very cool story. And it's a very cool thing that he's done with his life. That is a life that has been lived in what an insane life.
Well, why
to
don't you
have
go
lived.
make out with him, Josh?
I know. I was like, how many people do you
God!
have their first
I'm allowed. I'm not.
You're making me jealous right now.
I know. Yeah.
So he does this thing. I know. I'm a huge Arnold stan.
We all love Arnold.
I'm also a
here,
huge Stephen
okay?
King stan. I love Stephen King,
Yeah.
and not just for his books. I love Stephen King's writing, which is arguably good or bad. I don't know. People call it schlock. It doesn't matter.
I like
But Stephen King as a person, somebody who is very arguably at one point the most famous writer that has ever existed. It is arguable, but at one point Stephen King was the most famous person in the world, just like Arnold was. And he was willing to do things that he wasn't good at, and admittedly wasn't good at. Everyone says he's got this gigantic ego, and that's why he directs his own movies. But you can watch any number of interviews where he goes like,
No,
"Yeah, I
he's just-
suck at
he's-
writing
no,
screenplays.
he's just
I suck
controlling.
at writing movies. I suck at directing. I just do it anyway."
I think he's just controlling. He wants it to come across the way he wants it to
Yeah,
come
and
across.
so he's willing, and he's in a really shitty cover band.
He's about to have his head cut off by that helicopter blade.
That would be a scene out of Commando for sure.
Yeah.
He's got one of the coolest last names I've ever heard of. His last, yeah, when I learned German when I was studying philosophy, and the last name Schwarzen, which means black,
Yeah.
and then Egger, which means harrower, like a person who harrows the fields with a scythe.
Ooh. Oh my God.
it's
Black Scythe.
Yeah, the black harrower is what his last name
Damn, dude.
is.
This motherfucker was
Scythe.
born to be Conan.
Scythe. Oh my god!
Damn,
when
dude.
when you get me my black Maine Coon cat, I'm gonna name it Scythe.
That's so good. After Arnold.
Wait, what was the black part?
It's Schwarzen.
Schwarzen.
Yeah, like Schwarzbier. I love
Scythe.
Kostritzer. It's one of my favorite beers.
And then for sure I'm gonna call it SS Camaro.
Anyway, that's what a $15,000
Get
book
it?
looks like.
No.
If anyone was
Okay.
wondering.
I
did.
like your little impromptu nerd crash out right there.
It's okay. I'm confident in what I
I
like.
know, I liked it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like large books.
I like watching you talk.
I love Stephen King. I like guys who are very, very good at things and then are able to also take the largesse that has been earned from them being very good at one thing and go, you know what? I'm going to publicly try something I'm not good at. Because anybody who's
That's
very
what you do.
good at something, not necessarily, I wouldn't say I do that, but anybody who's very good at something, considered to be the best and the most popular, if you try anything else, the level of scrutiny that you will be held to at anything else you try is so much higher than anybody else. Stephen King makes a movie, it's held to the same scrutiny that his books are, and it's held to this insanely high level. And they're also not good, they're bad. They do suck, but it's also held at, but the level of scrutiny that gets put on it is so much more than would be put on somebody else because of his success in other fields. I think the courage to still try that and know that that scrutiny and that criticism is going to happen is, to me, denotes somebody with a very high strength of character, I think.
Okay, that makes sense though.
You know,
because
like
you're-
getting into politics
yeah,
after being a
you're-
movie star.
You're putting their thought
know?
process in relation to how you view them as person. Right? Okay. I get
Right.
what you're
It's
saying.
like doing something you suck at when
Right.
you know everyone's going to look at you doing it. And you know you're going to suck at it. And you know you're going to be eviscerated
And just own
because you're
it.
so good at all these other things.
Yeah.
And people always want to knock someone down off the top, right?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you think you're so fucking good, you can do everything. Oh, you can't
it's
do that. And
better
they're
be
really
number
going to
two.
fucking tear them down. And knowing that that's going to happen and just being like, you know what, I'm just going to publicly do this anyway. Fuck it.
Well, fuck it.
It's very speaks to a very powerful character.
You
I
know,
think.
since I've been here, this is the 4th time you brought up Stephen.
King?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You guys love Stephen King.
we love Stephen King around
Yeah,
here.
I just want to put that across, like, emphasize, like, they really love Stephen because, like, you brought it up on the car journey from the airport. Shay
Not
brought
the
it up.
car journey.
You brought it up.
Not the car journey.
Yeah.
That's the cutest
That's how
shit
they talk
I've
in
ever
The Lord of
heard.
the Rings,
I
man.
need to fucking listen to how she speaks so I can start. In the call, Jenny.
You're lucky she didn't call it a
And
quest.
I'm going to use this object real quick.
I'm going to use
Oh my
this
god, I
project
love
in a
it. The
bunch.
car journey.
That was pretty good.
That was cute.
Is that how you always talk, or is that an accident?
That's how we talk.
Thank you for sticking up for me.
Jenny.
I'm not from Britain, but we go on adventures and
I have brought it up several times. I don't know why. It did happen to come. We watched an interview with him the other day.
I
That was
think
really good.
it was like a natural.
I want to talk like this forever. Are you fucking
Yeah.
dumb, bitch?
It wasn't like you were just talking about it all the
Liar.
time, but it was like a natural thing that came up. But yeah, you've brought him up at
Give me
least
your
4 times
fingers.
since I've been.
Yeah, I'm a huge Stephen King fan.
Yeah, which is cool.
I don't follow him on Twitter, and I recommend that you don't either. But
I know other things you can follow on Twitter.
yeah. Follow Cammy B on Twitter if you want the rest of the story. Chloe is colossal. Also on. Do you have a Twitter? What is it on there?
Secret.
Oh, is it a secret? Oh.
Mysterious.
Well, see if you can find out. Send her a DM. Where's Shay at?
I don't know.
Can
She
you
went
get her?
on a mysterious adventure?
Dude, I want to know what she did. All I said was I got lightheaded from the sugar inside the poppy, and then she talked shit about the rock star, and then she dispersed.
Yeah.
So then I was thinking
She
she
dipped
went
out.
to go look up something, and then or find or do
I can hear
something.
her voice.
Yeah.
And then so I don't know. She might be. I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
Ven aquí, mira.
I do like Stephen King as an
she
actor.
at?
He always
I have
cracks me
found
up.
her.
What is she doing?
She's coming.
She
Hmm.
found America. That's what I heard.
Brian B., who's the lady that just left? This is my very good friend from England, Sunbleached. Sunbleached has a YouTube channel, and she also has an Instagram and a very secret Twitter, and also another page.
And a sick ass mullet.
So Sunbleached is an adventurous girl from England who came down here to this den of iniquity. This isn't her first time. This is her second time. So now she's a seasoned veteran. But I was able to lure Sunbleached down to Shade Tree Surgeon's home for labor. I'm sorry, Shade Tree Surgeon's labor camp for wayward
That's
women.
not what it's called.
That's
not what it is.
And I can't believe that she came down. Obviously, it is safe enough, I guess. Safe enough. But I can't believe that she actually came down here, because if you look at it from the outside, you're like, this looks dangerous. This looks like some sort of trap.
Well,
Right.
if you think about it from my perspective, I got invited to go to a country I've never been to before with people who I haven't met in person, and I hadn't really spoken to you at all online either. Really,
Yeah, it all happened
She
fast.
was like, "Fuck it, let's go."
I had a lot of conversations with my friends and family, like, do I go? Do I not? Like, I'm not, you know.
I feel like I would if I would go to fucking another country. I have my passport now. Let's go. I would do it.
I
would do
I
it.
did in the end, but
Yeah.
like, it's, you know.
How old are you? How old are you?
I was 25 when I first came here.
Maybe I wouldn't have done it in my earlier 20s, but now I mean, in my later years of life, I feel like I would do it now. But maybe not when I was 20. Where have you been forever?
Forever?
Why'd you leave?
I don't know. I was sick of your shit.
Were you really?
No.
Oh, I was like, damn.
No,
bitch.
not at all.
I thought you were gonna go do something schemy.
No, I went to the bathroom and then I took Bilbo to the bathroom, and then I did a dab, and now it's now.
Wow.
And now it's now.
I thought you were gonna
We have
come
to
in
do.
wearing,
We
like,
can't fix him.
a hot
Yeah,
dog.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I was waiting for you to
I
get back
need
for me
to
to use the
pee as
bathroom.
well.
Also, I want
Oh.
I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Sessions Cannabis Extracts. Yes.
It works.
Ow.
Fucking pod.
Bilbo loves it too.
What? So what? This is okay. This is okay. This is
But,
okay.
like,
But
this-
like I take 10 dabs. I mean, not like
I take like 20
back-
dabs in a row.
And
I did nothing
now I'm the
today.
bad guy.
I'm just high on my
Wow.
own ADHD.
I just want to give a shout out to everybody who is raw dogging life. Also, if you can't smoke Sessions Cannabis Extracts, you've got a job that doesn't allow you.
Or a
Maybe you
dog.
just don't partake in cannabis. Then, you know what? Shout out to you too, because I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate every single one of you, all 231 weirdos, because we literally couldn't do this without you guys. So I wanted to take a moment and thank our sponsors, which is you. That's Olive. You.
Nugget. You're so precious.
Do you guys ever smoke weed and then you're just like, wow, I just love everyone so much?
Every time I smoke weed, I have a mental breakdown.
Yeah,
No, dude.
I have
No.
a huge panic attack.
What? No,
Same.
sometimes I smoke weed
What if we just,
and
like-
I'm just like, wow, I just fucking love my friends, man.
Did
I
you
love
guys
them
see that? I
so
got everybody
much,
doing the
and I
ET
need to
phone
fucking
homes with each other.
tell them. I need to tell my friends I
Transference of
love
energy.
them. You guys don't do that?
Yes. I got everybody doing ET phone home now. It's a thing.
No? Anyone?
Anybody out there?
I know some people. I do hear that
I like
It
how
gives-
you talk too.
some people have the instance where like, I can't smoke because it gives me anxiety. And I'm
Some
like,
people can't
I
smoke 'cause of their
try.
job and, like,
Well,
so
sure,
many
but the
crazy
instance
things.
of anxiety, I hate to be like, yo, dude, you haven't just tried the right strain, bro.
Yeah, because that's what
But
everybody
it's
says.
like,
But you
dude,
are
but
right.
they are saying that for a reason, guys.
Right. There's
They're
just
saying
people
that
just
for-
aren't as educated,
But
especially
okay,
here,
so
because it's not
as
legal here.
somebody
like,
who is educated, I'll tell you, there are so many strains.
yeah, there is.
So many strains. How could you? It's like
Indica, sativa, hybrids,
Not-
hybrid
not-
high,
those
hybrid
are just
low,
3
fucking,
kinds,
and then
not even
off
that.
strands off of those that are
Not
like
even that.
mixed together, and you use
So,
this one out of this one.
there's so many different cannabinoids in
Yeah.
cannabis. Like, like CBD is
Yeah.
a cannabinoid. There's CBNO. There's all
like,
these different
yeah.
things. So if you are reacting negatively to one of the cannabinoids,
Gotta do a different
maybe that strain has a lot of CBNOs, but your body actually doesn't really like those, and it gives you anxiety.
yeah.
Because one time,
I
like,
have a few that I can smoke even like that I won't freak out, and I know I'm like okay,
So
I'm real
I-
high
but
right
really,
now.
at the end of the day, if weed gives you anxiety and you just keep smoking, it's like what's the benefit? Is you just
There's
smoke weed
not
now?
really, yeah.
That's why I ended up just not wanting to drink alcohol, is because drinking alcohol makes my tummy hurt, and I'm
That's
like,
bad for you.
why do I keep fucking trying to do this, man? Like, and making myself miserable. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
give this shit up and stop trying.
Yeah.
And it tastes like shit. I feel like shit.
Yeah. It's very bad for you too.
There's worse.
Yeah, there is. But I feel like once it gets
What the fuck,
That
Beth?
said try DMT.
That went to 0 to 500.
some
Bing, back, boom, back, back. I'm talking about cannabis. This is not a gateway drug.
No, I'm just kidding. But also,
All right.
have you though?
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
How she what?
But like, have you though?
Yeah.
Like, have
Have.
you, Josh?
Oh, DMT?
Have you, Cammy?
Baby, I have done every single drug.
I want everyone's trip report.
I did all of them at once.
I don't do any
I
of
called it
Yeah.
suicide.
Wow.
Like in the soda machines.
I can't access
Yeah.
my powers if I am, well, maybe on some of them I can, but
Did you guys like that?
if I have anything
Yeah,
in
like
my
that.
body that keeps me from manifesting and being present moment and using
Hey,
my
Bilbo.
superpowers, I'm not doing it.
So I've done a massive amount of hallucinogenics, very frequently, like for a long period of time. I did a lot, and I think that it was cool. I definitely feel like I've learned some stuff about myself, and I'll still do hallucinogenics every once in a while, not with any sort of regularity. I think
True.
it's a cool thing to do. I think as long as you're not doing something dangerous like ride a motorcycle, I think it's a very cool thing to do, to take hallucinogenics and then put yourself in a situation that's socially very uncomfortable, and you will learn a lot about yourself if you put yourself in an uncomfortable situation while on hallucinogenics. It is nightmarish. It is absolutely nightmarish. I'm not saying it's a good experience, but I think that bad experiences, especially bad experiences while being on hallucinogenics, are you learn a lot about yourself. So I don't think that, I feel like I've never learned a lot about myself during a good trip.
You learn it, yeah, you learn
I
it when
learned a
you're
lot
like,
about myself during
yeah.
a bad one. And so sometimes I will take hallucinogenics and put myself into a scenario that I know is going to be bad or stressful.
You get through
I've
it.
never had a bad trip.
I've
I've had
a
bad
lot.
times during my
Yeah.
trip, but I wouldn't say it as a whole it was bad. Because there were parts of it that were good.
Yeah. I've had
So
a lot of
who
good
am I
ones
to
too.
say
Yeah.
What's good or bad, really?
No one, same as me. Because this works for me. This is not what I would suggest to anybody else. This is just what this is the wound that I would like to pick the scab of. You
I was
know?
gonna say, is this our time to talk about our bad trip?
Yeah, you can if you would like.
No.
No.
I just and I wouldn't call it a bad trip. I just like a total. It's just like putting yourself in a situation where you're going to have the worst anxiety panic attack that you possibly could. Also fueled by, Devin, I'm also curious to hear what you think about this, because being that like a large part of my hallucinogenic journey was you were present for.
Okay.
Because we would talk about doing
always a fun topic.
hallucinogenics and stuff like that, and like I've done a lot and frequently.
I'm more like I've done shrooms and I've done acid, but if I'm gonna have to choose between the two, acid is my favorite every time.
So what I've started to do now is, and I've done this several times, is I've done a lot of mushrooms, like more than you should, and then put myself in socially in like very stressful situations.
Why would you do that?
Because I feel
For
like
funsies.
I've learned,
Just for fun.
like it's like jumping off. It's like skydiving.
I don't know. You don't
You
like
know?
to challenge yourself?
I mean,
I'm
do.
just joking.
Not when I'm tripping on
Joking.
acid.
Holy
Not when I
shit.
want to like plunge let me go do a fucking job interview. Like, no. I like to go outside. And that was one thing that the West Coast was really great for. Acid for me is like every 2, 3, 4 years. Like, not too often. Definitely not multiple times a year. But like every 2, 3, 4 years, I'm like, it's about time. And I like to go outside. I like to, first few hours, feel that sense of like everything breathing into you and vice versa, like you're just kind of bleeding out into the cosmos, and then go back to the house, then have some conversation, listen to some music, like that's it. And then start to have alcohol at some point, like
I love drinking
enjoy
wine.
your night. But like in the beginning, the last time I did it for me, I actually felt like first 3-4 hours I didn't want to say a whole hell of a lot. I was like, I just want to really like.
What if you were
be
forced
quiet
to?
and like,
It's like I
just
can't
be with.
What if you had no other
nature.
choice?
It's all up here.
I mean, every other time I've done acid, I've tried to communicate what I'm feeling. I've tried to wrap my brain around it rationally somehow. I've tried to say maybe this is what's happening. This is how to describe what's happening. And the last time I did it, I was like, just be quiet and like. Be silent and respectful of this experience.
Yeah.
And it
But
was.
what if it was
the
talk or
best.
die?
Well,
my
that wouldn't
situation.
be a very good trip, I don't think.
No, it's terrible, but very fun.
So what
Or-
kind of experience are you talking about? Like what kind of social situation?
So there's two that I can talk about on here, and one was why we'll never. I've actually told you this story before, but I'll tell it again so everyone can hear it. I haven't even told it on a live stream before, but this is why we'll never be invited back to another RevZilla event.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
RevZilla is like Amazon
Fucking
for
RevZilla.
motorcycle gear.
Okay.
They sponsor a lot of people. They pay people to go to things like normal like motorcycle YouTube type stuff. So we got invited to this thing called Get On Moto Fest, and it was in Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. And we rode there. It was myself and Shay, and I had this idea that was like we should dress up. We should do like an Andy Kaufman thing. We should play a character.
I'll show you a picture.
You know.
You need to watch some Andy Kaufman.
And so we're gonna play a character, and we're gonna stay. And I know a lot of the other people who are YouTubers who have been. Her Two Wheels was there. Like there's all these people that everyone in the chat knows that were there that I know and I'd met and hung out with personally many times before. And I'm like, I'm not breaking character for anybody. And so yeah, that's how we were dressed. So yeah.
That's it. I remember
So-
those pictures.
Wow.
So we went to this thing, and they set this up. It was in such a weird way that I thought was very like,
Fucking riff-raff.
yeah. I thought, the way they set it up was really weird. It was almost like Comic-Con. So they set it up where it's like, okay, you're a motorcycle YouTuber. You're gonna have this booth, and people are in there. All the
They're
other
gonna
guys
come meet
also
you
have
and
booths,
do, like,
and like
just
this
sit
is
in
the
line.
this is the Walterific line, and this is the Blockhead line. This is the Shay Lisi line. This is the
Oh,
Shay
wow.
Tree Surgeon line, and they'll get their picture. Right, that's how they had it set up. That's how it was explained to us. Like this is how it's going to go down, right?
Jesus, dude.
And I just was like, this is the wackest shit I've ever heard in my life. It was so dumb.
It sounds kind of whack. I can't imagine waiting in a line to like.
I was
get where they were
also,
going with it, like-
probably only 5 months into my YouTube journey, and I didn't know any of these people.
Yeah, there's probably people in
And
the
there's
chat who
people
are there.
who have like 1 million subscribers at this event, and I'm like, who are you?
So what we did is we did plan this out. This was not impromptu. We planned it out beforehand that we would play characters, and we would just play just like insanely exaggerated versions of ourselves, like over the top. Like, oh, I saw him on YouTube, like, but he's a real asshole in real life. Like, kind of, just like big timing people. Like, I'm gonna embrace every woman. Just like so over the top ridiculous. like, and just be like, it's nothing but love, baby. Let me experience your essence, and just touching people and grabbing people. And someone will walk by who's not even in it, and all of a sudden my arm will shoot out and grab them in and go like, what are you? Yeah, and just like really making people uncomfortable.
Were you fucked up?
Yo, you didn't.
So here's the rest of the story. So the day comes to go, right? And I'm nervous, dude. It was very scary. Because we're going to go like do this in these insane costumes in front of literally thousands of people were there. They weren't just there for me. Like, it wasn't like thousands of people showed up to me. Anyway, we're doing this in front of thousands of people.
Big event.
To just be on drugs, I think.
And so I'm really nervous. I'm like, should we do? Remember sitting in the hotel, and I'm just like, fuck, I don't know. Is this a good idea? Like, I'm just. And
Don't worry, Ward,
They
like
had all
always.
the YouTubers in the same hotel, and all of them were already there. We were 30 minutes late.
On purpose. So before we left, I took a hero dose of mushrooms. I took a big handful of like my whole body's vibrating mushrooms.
Mushroom hero.
And on purpose. Because I'm like, I'm going to do this in the absolute worst way possible.
Oh my God.
And so we rode up there and we waited outside, remember? Because we would have been on time, and I parked the bike outside and we sat there and I watched my phone ring over and over with the dude who was putting on the event, and just ignored it. When we just sat there, I'm like, we have to be a half hour late because you can't show up on time.
Yeah.
Like, it already has to be a crowd.
Right.
Because otherwise you look stupid. If we show up like dressed up and there's not...
just standing
not
around
full.
waiting for somebody to approach you.
No, it has to be full. So we just sat out there and paced and sweated. And then, all right, we're a half hour
We're
late.
in fur coats in
Tripping.
Texas.
And it's starting to work. And so then we ride the rest of the way in. And so it was in a space that there was not supposed to be motorcycles in. It was a cordoned off space for just people.
It was kind of like a speedway.
Yeah,
area,
but they had that was
and,
like blocked off.
Yeah,
But we
we
rode
were-
in. We had Still Fly playing on the speakers as loud as it would go on the motorcycle. And we went in, and the entire place was packed full of people in this large space. And everyone got out of the way, and everyone's looking, obviously. And I remember the promoter of the event looked over and literally yelled, "What the fuck are you doing?" We rode around in a circle in front of everybody's booths in a more concentric circle. Didn't go anywhere near the place we were supposed to stand. We parked the motorcycles in the middle of everything, and then we did the meet and greet. And we just spent the next 3 hours like being as bizarre as possible with every single person there. And people I knew in person who are also there as YouTubers kept coming up to me and going like, "What are you doing?" I'd be like, "What do you mean what I'm doing, baby? I'm doing everything. I'll do you if you like." And just like didn't break for fucking, not even for Shay.
What were you doing
For
that they
no
picked up
one.
on how fucked up you were?
Dressed like an insane person and
Yeah.
like parking in the middle a half hour late, and then just like grabbing every single person, and just like it was my mouth didn't stop moving the entire time.
When did the tables turn?
They never did, because afterwards, Josh left, and I had
Abruptly.
Walterific drive me to the airport, and we went home.
Yeah. No, I left without saying goodbye. I
Did
just
they
said it's time
message
for me
you,
to go, and I got
or-
on the
No,
bike
they've
and rode
never
away.
talked to us again.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't into
Like,
it.
those motherfuckers are crazy.
Or like I think maybe he was into it, but like obviously as a corporate level, they
If the
cannot be
g-
into it.
If
You know
the
what I mean?
marketing
Like,
guy was into it, he didn't tell us.
yeah.
So-
It was a lot of fun. It was a very terrifying experience because I was tripping face the entire time, and just like the entire time I felt like I was becoming this character, and it really was me, and also having the most fucking horrible ego death simultaneously, and just like I just like screaming inside while also it was a very fucking unique experience.
I imagine so.
He was thinking he might fight God.
I've never done that with psychedelics. I've never like decided to task myself with anything. It's always it was either in Northern California or in Reno. I haven't done it since I moved back to the East Coast a year ago. So I mean, it's always something I had the ability to just kind of be in a lot of space, mostly alone. And I trying to think about even like people are like, "Oh, you should do acid at a concert," and I'm like, "Nah."
Yeah, I've only ever done drugs in very loud public spaces.
I think
Which
it's
is
a very
crazy
different
because I have
thing.
like sensory overload.
It's
like
good
a
for
bitch.
weed. It's good for booze. maybe. I'm not a huge fan of cocaine, but like maybe. But
I've heard that people like it.
Acid for me, mushrooms. That to me, it's too introspective. Like it's too much about, like it can be about rethinking everything, rethinking yourself, like
or it can
seeing
just
things
be
in a whole different way. Like
about nothing.
And what about?
it seems like a waste. I couldn't.
And what about while you're thinking about everything, someone is just yelling, be like, "Hey, I need you over here. I need your time.
No,
Perform."
I can't imagine.
Nightmare.
I've done it like maybe 8 or 9 times in my whole life, maybe 10 times. Like the idea of doing it in something where I'm then gonna like now you're in a room with a bunch of people who are looking at you is like nah.
I did it once at the camp out too. I did it at not the biggest camp out, but the second biggest camp out we
I
ever
was
had.
so pissed because Josh and I both took a microdose in the morning, and
I
I
remember
came
that.
up to him in the afternoon, and he was wearing sunglasses that I couldn't see his eyes.
On purpose.
Yeah, no shit. Because I was like, "Hey, dude, are you all right?" He's like, "Nah." I was like, "What's wrong?" And you took off your sunglasses, and it was
like Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, only people. And I was like, "Whoa, man, are you all right? What's going on?" You're like, "I gotta go. I took way too much."
I did too. I met everyone at the camp out on that, and then I sat down and had a fucking insane existential crisis. I went home for about an hour, and then I came back.
Yeah, I did not know he had taken a hero dose an hour later.
It was I came home and I was just like, what the fuck? Who am I? What is happening? Yeah, and then just like fucking just hated myself for an hour. And then I went back and I was like, all right, time to do it again. I think it's like eating spicy food or something. You know, it's just like a very intense.
Like, oh, it hurts.
It's a very intense experience that I'm like, how can you not poke the wound? How can you not poke the thing that's the scariest? How can you not jump in front of the bus just to see what happens? And so I wouldn't even say I like doing that. I feel compelled to do it. A few people have asked about, can I fix him? Because we did say we were going to do that.
Okay, fine. We are coming up on 2 hours.
Yeah, we're going to do I Can Fix Him. You make sure you make your own videos, and then we are going to sign off after this. Because I just, I don't want to alarm anybody, but I only have 2 beers left.
Oh, fuck!
No.
It's okay.
Oh, wait.
It's okay. I'm going to conserve them. I promise.
Don't worry. I'll drive my IROC.
You're pretty fucking good at it now.
I know, dude. I really be a retard
She
out
is.
person.
I can't wait till she does her
I
first
can-
burnout. My little baby's first
I did a
burnout.
donut. I did a donut.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's fun, isn't
In
it?
the yard.
It's so fun.
All right, so the first one is not I Can Fix Him. I just was looking for all the I Can Fix Hims, and I just found this video.
What is it?
Okay, you just like wanted to share this video.
Yeah, and it was just like, it was just pretty
Shade
fucking
tree
low.
Just do whatever the
surgeons
fuck you
show
want,
and
Josh.
tell. That's hard to say.
I missed it. Shit.
I don't want to watch it again.
Let me make it larger,
Again.
and we'll
Close
do
your
it
eyes,
again.
Fern, close your
It's a
eyes.
spider.
It's a
It was
spider.
like-
No, it's not a
What's that?
spider.
No, it's a spider. Close your
No,
eyes.
okay,
Don't
it's
watch
fine.
it, dude.
Don't watch it.
Is it real?
No, it's not real.
Don't watch it, Fern.
No, you don't.
Let's
Don't.
go. Let's
All right,
go.
one more
Don't
time.
watch it.
Slower this
You're
time.
not gonna like that.
Okay.
It's on his shoulder. Okay, it's a big spider. Yeah.
You don't like spiders either.
Oh, guys, are in his helmet.
I don't think it actually went in his helmet,
No,
but like
I think
the idea of
It
it.
looks like a fucking cave spider. Like,
Yeah.
It looks like it's got that.
That's horrendous, dude.
Oh man.
Not all the girlies like spiders here.
Yeah. Cammy one time had to pull over because she had a cockroach in her helmet. And she was like, what keeps itching at my head? She pulled over. There's a roach inside it.
She screamed
Oh,
bloody
she
murdered,
freaked the
and
fuck out of
I
me.
don't
Yeah.
blame her, dude. I
I
would.
don't like cockroaches.
All right, the spider's over. We're doing I Can Fix Him. You all can come back
the
now.
I think
spider's
Cammy's taking a
fine.
minute
Spider, we
Okay.
fixed the spider.
She also doesn't like spiders.
I
I
like
gave
spiders.
Fern the warning.
Oh, I didn't know I had to
Cammy
give
had
a
no
trigger
warning.
warning.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
had to
hurt
give
the
a
spider?
fucking. I guess it's not really a trigger warning because you can't shoot a spider.
We talked about this
If you have
earlier.
good aim, you can.
Spiders
Really?
Yeah.
can sense your fear. And they can like,
What the fuck,
That's why I
man?
carry a gun.
yeah.
You fucking psychotic person.
I told him about the time a cockroach was in your helmet. Remember that?
Fuck yeah, right? Shit. Almost fucking
Somebody goes,
back-
"Does that hurt the spider?"
Oh
All right, the first I can fix him. I got to do the polls real quick before.
I still have goosebumps on my arms, dude. What the
Yeah, that's
fuck?
pretty terrible.
Ugh.
All right.
Do not like.
Oh wait, I love sad boys.
I'm not
Sad
even that
pictures.
scared of bugs, but the human reaction every time I see one is scream.
So here's the first I can fix him. I think it's a pretty good one too.
I love
It's short, and you guys might have seen this already. Just girls, I want you to imagine this is the guy that picks you up, and you see his fit. This is right before you get into his early '90s Honda Civic, no air conditioning, loud exhaust, stick shift.
Vaped in.
Yeah, right. And he's he's ripped the carpet out to make it faster. And there's one CD in it. It's My Chemical Romance.
He got the muffler at
Wait,
AutoZone.
are you trying to seduce me?
The fit, girls.
That's not my
This is the
NPR.
dude who left you on red
That's
in
Avril
2008.
He's playing Avril Lavigne.
That's a pretty fucking cool fit.
Those
dude.
are those outfits like that the dude sells out of the trunk of his car at the strip club for the girls to buy their man when they go home.
Hey, it's got the chain on the shirt,
like
right?
he's got them
Hello
inside
Kitty
of like
belt
the
buckle.
plastic bags, and you buy them out of the back of his trunk before you go home.
Only you know this. I didn't know that existed before
That
now.
literally is a
Fuck.
It's
I
literally a
literally
fucking
feel
thing.
like I dress like this dude.
So
Like
what's
every
up,
kid I went
girls?
to high school with, except for the now the denim's all dark.
I fucking dress like this dude. Fuck.
Yeah, you're kind of dressed like this guy right now.
I kind of dress like him right now.
Hey,
Guys.
Shay, well, let me go back, dude. You're not wrong. Do the moves, Shay. Show off the belt buckle. You know what I mean?
Wait.
There you are. Imagine Avril Lavigne is playing, and Shay is about to give you a yeast infection. You're about to get a
and you
U.
crawl and you break and you take and you turn it into.
A UTI, apparently.
I just want to show everybody my ice.
Does he got like
Right now?
Timberland boots on?
Because like
or
this is
like-
what really got me is his fucking necklace that he's wearing. I would like everyone to see my necklace. Can you make me big for a second?
Yes. Anytime. I
My
don't know if I can
drip?
see it.
Make
That
me
drip is
big,
hard as
boy.
fuck, dude.
It's a crucified Hello Kitty.
It's hard as a concrete dildo.
Man.
Thank you.
I want to know like why his
Yeah, I'm him.
why is his thumbs out also
It's
when
like-
he's like
When he does the thumb, that's a
Because this
that's
means
a
fuck
that's
and
a-
this means you.
that's a choice when you flick
What's
somebody
that?
off, and it's a choice that I've never made.
no like I'm always just
Right,
like
peace
I
sign.
hold it
Yeah.
down shit I hold it down
No.
Yeah,
Like,
just
what
one.
the fuck is that? That's like some
Peace
that is
sign
some
is
like
it's
fucking
No,
that's some what's that Midwestern like white trash
Oh shit, I'm
thug
him
shit,
for
dude.
real, dude.
All right, so what's the verdict? Girls?
I can fix him.
You can fix him. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I can't
The only thing that's unfixable is the Aerosmith fandom.
I didn't realize that was an Aerosmith shirt
It looks
till
like
just
an
now.
Aerosmith logo. Which
It
is like,
does.
yeah, I don't
like
know
they're
about
in
that.
a vape parking
No,
lot.
me and
that's
him
also a
are
food
your
store.
local toxic couple.
Like he sells fucking like Roxy's at the fucking vape store.
Right.
Outside,
This seems
you
like
know
a
what I
dude
mean?
that you yap at in his very loud Honda Civic while the exhaust is so loud that he definitely can't hear you. But it wouldn't matter anyway because silence is his answer.
This
every
dude
time.
has one of those vapes where when you hit it, you can hear everything crackle inside of it. And the biggest
Yeah.
puff of smoke comes out, and then you're like, actually, it's just a zero nicotine vape.
Yeah. And he like
He has
pre-mixes
fetal
his
vaping
own.
syndrome.
Yeah. He mixes his own juices to put in his vape that's like this fucking big, and he's probably like, "Chut, bro, what's that girl like? You got a
So I
man?"
think this one was a winner. Is there anybody in the audience who you see yourself in this man?
No, they all said go to therapy.
Yeah, they don't want him.
No, it's okay. Like,
That's okay.
I'm more for me. You know?
All right. Well, that's number one.
No.
I gotta choose what's next. So the next one, I know that was a horrible flash right there. I feel like this guy is, I always fuck this up when I'm like, that guy's handsome, right? I usually say this to Shay. And she's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh,
I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. And then sometimes I'll say it to Cammy, and she's like, no. Have you ever seen Nickelback or something? You know what I mean? It's like, I just don't know what women want, but also simultaneously do somehow. I don't.
It's a plethora of
Just pull
things
the dude
that
up.
make things acceptable.
So I feel like this is like a traditionally like 2025 attractive dude, right? He's got a mustache. You know, he's very hip looking.
Is that in for 2025?
Very.
I have to see what this is if you think that.
Well, I'm just saying, you know. So let's go ahead and
Okay.
get our guy here.
Okay.
I've collected my fingernails for 6 years.
Ah!
They started to start biting my fingernails.
Oh, man. No.
I hate it. Turn it off. I'm out.
He's not done. He's not done.
I'm out.
He's not attractive.
I don't know. I just feel like this is what every girl's boyfriend looks like now.
Every couple weeks.
Yes, that looks like.
It's just like Eddie Burbank. You know, it's like this is what they all look like right now.
See, what you don't see in this video is that most of those are actually from the women's bar.
Every partner.
Why are you putting it in the contact lens case, you fucking
fuck,
freak
dude?
bitch?
Yes,
Like, what the fuck?
As you can see,
So we're gonna go with you can't fix them. Or?
No.
Fern,
Absolutely
do you have a
not.
opinion? This looks like it could be your brother.
there's absolutely
No.
nothing ever. I'm not.
He definitely would like bite
He's got
you
like,
during
got
sex.
he looks like a
draw
rabbit,
blood.
bro. He's a little rabbit. Like, you see his teeth? That's why he bites his nose. He's got little rabbit teeth, dude. Like,
See,
look, ugh.
he thinks it's just an experiment, but
You know
it's
who-
teething.
You want to? Yeah, check this out.
He has
I'm
little
just
teeth.
confused why
It's
he
weird.
put this to the internet.
Yo.
Like, why did he put that out there?
That's an achievement.
Hold on, stop. He looks like Mr. Beast, but like a weird.
The weird smile.
You're right,
Yeah, he
he
does.
does.
Yeah, it's a weird small teeth
He
smile.
looks like Mr. Beast right
He looks like he has too many teeth.
That's so funny.
Like, why are there so
Okay,
many in
next.
there?
That's
You don't want to look at this for a while, or?
No.
Okay. All right. Oh, where's the button? I'm just kidding. It's here. I know where it
Do you
is.
see my face?
I know where the button
Do you
is.
see my face right now?
They can still see it, by the way. Let me get out of this. I've also lost half the.
People are like, fuck
hole
this, dude.
How many
Yeah,
people
they're
are-
gone
how
now,
many
dude.
people are in here?
No. We lost half. Shay and Chloe.
Oh, I was like, really? Did people leave? What's the other one?
They're better, I think.
I hope so.
All right. So, why don't we wait for Shay and Chloe? Shay, Chloe, where'd you guys go?
Bitches, ven aquí.
You scared them off with the
Scaring the hose, dude. I didn't scare him off. Fucking dollar store Mr. Beast scared him off, dude.
Motherfucker said, I've been collecting my fingernails and he's like putting them in his contact case, dude. Like,
Fuck, dude.
my dude.
So that's a
What
no. We can't fix
the
him.
fuck? No,
I'm out.
man.
Oh,
I was
all right.
out immediately, dude. No.
All right. Well, you know, I just said
You
we had
should
to
never
try.
leave fingernails around
So
because then
fucking
somebody
gross.
can put a hex on you.
Please, next.
Right, a little piece of your fingernail.
All
God,
right.
how many is there?
So there's only 2 more.
Oh, thank God.
So I gotta start. I forgot to start a poll for the fingernail guy. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Move on.
No,
Next
no.
one.
We're doing the next poll. Don't worry.
Are you still
Not-
drinking that crack juice?
Yeah, dude, I love crack juice.
Uriel. That guy did look like a great value, Mr. Beast.
So this one is Serenade
I don't
Me.
think Mr. Beast has a mustache
or turn
can
it off.
grow a mustache.
He has a little
he does.
crustache. So this one is Serenade
Do
Me or
not
Turn It
think
Off.
Mr. Beast has a mustache.
I have to set the scene for y'all for the Chloe.
Nah, you
She's eating.
You just put it
Okay.
on.
So the scene is this: you've been on an amazing date. He took you to an amazing restaurant. The conversation was riveting. You had such a good
Riveting.
time. He's handsome, chiseled, right? Everything is good.
Is he?
Right? No, I'm not saying, but like this is the setup, right? Everything is good. You're like, God damn, dude, this is great. And lo and behold, he says, "Will you come back to my manse?" Which is rich people talk for mansion. But will you come back to my manse, to the grounds? I'm going to perform for you. I'm going to serenade you. I'm going to make music for you.
Okay, I'm into it.
Right? And this is after the perfect date. And he goes, I would like you to... And everything's safe, too. Nothing's weird, right? It's not... I know you can't know that, but in this scenario, it's completely safe. You can leave. He's just going to serenade you.
Okay.
Right? That's pretty fucking dope. Perfect date, and I'm going to sing a song to you.
I can hear your
You know?
foreshadowing, but okay.
And then this is what happens when you go to his manse.
Let's see his man's.
Well, this is just a special... This is his serenading room.
Okay, let's go.
Ooh.
And he says, this is
This is
my music.
This is why men are not allowed opinions on interior decorating.
And he's like, you have to walk. And you're sitting in a chair across from him after the perfect date, mind you.
All right, dude, I love this part.
It does get good after a little
Today
while.
is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. And by now, we should have somehow realized what
Like a lighter.
you want to do.
How are you feeling right now, watching him?
I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
And there's like art. You went to
I
his
can fix
man's.
him.
There's art on the wall, right?
can
He
fix him.
obviously.
And all the lights will lead the way.
Cammy, I knew you would appreciate
blinding.
I can fix him.
And he's completely sincere. He's not fucking with you.
So I would just immediately pick up something and start like hitting the top of the bowl and like make music with him. Like that bowl
I'm gonna
right
turn it
there.
down.
There is man. Yeah, I can fix him.
Yeah, I can fix it.
Yeah, you're into it, right? You're like, okay, I'm in.
Like to say to you, but I don't know how.
Serenade Me is actually winning.
He's just having
And maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me.
And so then he finishes and he throws his hair back and he goes,
Anyway,
what do
that's
you think?
Wonderwall.
And then you go on to the rest of the perfect date, but this is part of it.
It is definitely better than DJ Khaled.
I have manic episodes too, baby nugget.
No, this is his crap.
This is
his
his art. It's called art.
No.
Fern, I see you nodding your head
She's
in agreement.
pondering.
No. Fern is not going to try to fix him.
I can fix him.
I could fix him.
I don't want to.
Yeah, Fern could.
I
She's
could,
choosing
I
not
just don't
to.
want to.
Actively choosing not to.
You know what? I don't dig a man in flip flops. Just kidding.
He had to put the Tivas on
I
just for
rescind
this.
it. Rescind.
Those are Tivas.
They're like
Yeah,
sandals. Aren't
That's
they?
worse.
Look at it. Look at that. Look at him, how vulnerable he is after showing his art.
With his toes, his little toesy woesies exposed.
Got the
like
fucking
that.
piggies out, dude.
He's got his fucking piggies out, dude. No.
I got it.
No, I can't fix that guy.
Damn,
No
he's
dude
in,
who's
dude.
gonna have his piggies out on a date.
I got it.
On a date.
Yeah.
Bro.
I like to see their pictures
Where-
first. If your feet are ugly, I don't fuck with you.
Squeaked in, dude, at 51%. He squeaked in
Nice.
for the win. I agree.
Bro, you guys are crazy. That guy is so much more.
This
something
is a
than
very
the other.
vulnerable person.
He's
Dude.
definitely way more so.
Yeah, the other.
You
dude
wish a
is
man
just-
could be this vulnerable. I can't imagine.
I
I feel
love
like
it.
this doing this is the men like
Mhm.
that's the
Right?
equivalent of doing.
Yeah, but what if? But what if you liked it?
Did you like it?
Yeah. And then he just sits there and fucking silently weeps until you come over and just touch his arm and go, "It moved me." And he's like, "I was wondering if it did."
It's gonna
I
be
didn't
stuck
want to
in my
assume.
head now.
It's a real, yeah, it is a real earworm.
It's catchy.
You Bilbo.
I'm sorry, I made it weep. Fuck, I can't believe we got through the whole 2 minutes.
There's
and
like
11
several
seconds
people in
of
the chat who think that this is a woman somehow. He's got a beard.
that. All right, there's only one more. Okay, and this is a very wholesome one. The poll is gonna be, all right,
Hey, Bilbo.
Oh.
new dad, or
All right.
you're not my dad. Okay. All right. Now we know what we're in for.
All right.
This was the.
Ron, I'm coming soon.
Oh, there he is. That's Ron.
It looks like my dad.
It does look.
Looks like
it does
my
look like your
ex,
dad.
but
I thought that
old.
when I saw it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's gonna make immediately you not want it. But anyway, so this is Ron's Wild World
Wrong.
for your consideration. Wait, I know. I can see your face.
Go. Just play it.
Give Ron a chance.
Okay.
Ron, and coming soon, Ron's Wild World, Season 2.
Look at Ron.
And this is the craziest season we've ever been crazy enough to make.
This is the video from before he murdered his wife.
I have not been to Ron's Wild World
Doesn't
yet.
he look like somebody who would be like on an episode of Dateline or something like
Like,
that?
girl, let's go
Freeze
to
the
Kobe.
photo and then like
Fire.
turns black and
You know
white.
No, I gave Ron a chance. Don't ruin him for me. I gave him the chance, and now I have accepted that I do want him as my new dad. I don't want him for me. I want him legit to
Just
date
as
my
your new
mom.
dad, yeah.
With like peace and love to my stepdad too. Like if this is like in
Let's
a
say he didn't
situation-
exist. Your stepdad isn't here,
he,
right?
he isn't here, or this is like he's dead and it's an appropriate morning time and my mom gets to be with Ron now.
Right. And you're like, who do you choose for your mom? Like, I think your mom deserves a wild world.
Yeah, I want Ron's Wild World for my
I
mom.
don't think he needs fixing.
Yeah, that guy does not
He
need to be
doesn't
fixed.
need-
He ain't broken.
Whoa.
That
Talk
dude
about
ain't
cutting
broken.
through the Gordian knot.
No, he's just a good.
No, dude, that guy's good.
Yeah,
He
he's a
dances,
good.
enjoys childish wonder,
He's
has
whimsical.
I
whimsical
like
dances
it.
with the dogs.
That's pop pop.
Yeah, new dad for sure.
But what if instead of wanting to date your mom, he's just like, I know our age difference is a lot. But
No!
but I really think that you're very mature for your age. You know, I just
That's
feel
what
like
all
you have
the
a
dude said when I was
you have so
in
much-
Ybor when I was in 16.
yeah, you have so much
know?
wisdom, and I'm just like, it's amazing that there.
A 16-year-old has
That's
so
how
much
that's how I'm
wisdom.
asking you to think about it. Don't
So
think about dating your mom.
crazy.
Think about him giving you the "you're so mature for your age" speech.
In 2 years, you'll be 18.
Yeah, all of a sudden it's not your dad, right?
No, I can't. I can't.
No,
imagine
it's
him
so
like
gross,
that.
dude.
I love him. He's a nugget.
Ron's still a man, dude. He has urges. He has fucking
You always gotta make
some of
it
them
fucking
dark.
weird.
He has dark urges.
Gotta make it weird.
Flies out to Epstein Island.
You
Yeah.
ruined it, dude.
Ron has a dark side.
You guys ruined Ron. Why did you want me to give him a chance? You were just gonna do this. What the fuck is
Stay
wrong
away
with
from
you
you
guys? What was the point? This has been the most emotional roller coaster of a live stream that I've ever experienced. Like, honestly, in months.
Nobody voted.
Maybe all year.
Ron lost, dude. The only
Fuck you.
the only person to win was the musician.
I'm gonna throw up.
Well, can I fix him, dude?
It's gonna be on the toenail guy.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm feeling sick to my stomach. Come hither.
I feel like this is honestly feels like MTV's Next.
Yeah.
Do you remember that show?
I'm a little too old for next.
Shut
I
up.
remember
Well, you know what it
fucking,
is. I can see you. You said it like you knew
Tosh
what it was.
0.
Oh
Like-
my gosh, Tosh.
Yeah.
That was after.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oh no! Wait, oh, you're talking about.
No.
That's
Okay,
also a
Next-
different
that was the
channel.
No, Next was the one where it was like the dating show.
Yes.
Oh, and it was like super. A lot of it was very performative.
Yeah.
And no, I remember that. No, I do
What
remember.
I
Next.
remember about MTV Next, and also Room Raiders, shout out, because that was also a weird one
I
back in the
remember
day.
Room Raiders
I love Room
also.
Raiders. What I remember about MTV Next is that it was performative. And there came a time in my life where I had just realized that some people like when you pee. And I remember watching an episode of MTV Next where they do.
Oh no, dude! Why?
There was
Yes,
an
baby,
episode-
they do.
There's an episode of MTV Next where a girl pees her pants on live TV in front of everyone. And this is just after I had learned it. And then I found out afterwards that this was like the ultimate. Everyone was just like, ew, gross. And they played it as just like, what? Wild and wacky. But I was just like, this girl just fucking X-punked everybody, dude. And was just like,
She was
yes,
playing
dude.
4D chess that day.
Oh my god, dude, she's living in the year 3016. And she's like, everyone just saw me pee my pants. And she's probably thinking about it right now.
And she's free.
And you can, I'm not going to tell you to look it up, but you can. Because you can just look it up and and everyone's just like, haha, funny time. Meanwhile, this girl is like doing her most performative fetish of her entire
And like she
fucking
probably
life.
has
dude.
an OnlyFans that's like off the charts now.
You know
Maybe
what?
I don't know. This was
You
a
know
long
what?
time ago.
Good for her.
I'm in
Good
that
for
camp.
her.
Good for her. I'm in that camp,
You
and
didn't get to be on TV for 2
Good
minutes.
for her.
it was and it just that burned itself in my mind because I just remember watching this, and then nobody knew. I'm like, and she just got away with it. And got
she,
to,
like-
they were like next, and she walked away, and she was smiling. She was like smiling and walked away with her like piss-stained jeans, like loving
Definitely
it.
one of the craziest
what?
things ever on television.
Only God can kink shame her.
I just it's that moment in time is burned in my fucking brain, because I was just like, this chick just fucking
What the
got
fuck?
everybody, dude, including the MTV producers. Everyone was just like, ha 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 ha, and she was like, no, ha 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 ha.
It's my show now. I just claimed it.
Anyway, I guess that's where we'll leave off.
All right, well, see you guys later. World Star!
So if you're still watching, there's 198 people still here. If you're still watching now, make sure, because we're going to take this, because I'm going to have to take this to unlisted for a second because there's that huge gap of bad audio, and edit it, and then I'll put it back up. But make your dating videos. Send them to Shaylee's email. Send them to Cammy Bay's email.
CammyBay@brapstar.com.
CammyBay@brapstar.com. Make your dating video. It's going to be
They
next
don't
week.
check their email. I check mine every day.
Send it, upload it
She
onto.
checks my email.
I do.
And do not, if you send something there that is lewd,
I prefer the
you will be in
correspondence
trouble.
of letters.
Yeah,
You can
if you want to send something
can
lewd,
send me a
send it to
letter.
my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
If you
You
send me
can-
a letter, I'll respond.
yeah, you can send lewd things. You just have to fucking, it costs. You can do it. It just costs money.
Yeah, you just gotta do it on my OnlyFans.
It's not even
on-
a lot of money.
Not my email.
But not the email. So send your
Emails
actual
for
dating.
Rapstar.
Yeah, and send your actual dating
Business.
That's what I said.
Don't take. I'll get my PayPal flagged.
That's why I said you can't send it to my email. You gotta send it to my OnlyFans.
videos. Yeah, you can send it there. Anyway, we love you guys. If you ever get a chance to piss your pants on live television,
Do it.
they will remember you, or at least
No,
I
and
will.
You can go. Ha ha
He
ha.
wrote it wrong. It's CammyBay@brapstar.com.
What'd I say?
Well, now the whole
Oh, wait,
whole
hold on,
world
let me do it
knows
again.
my real email now.
Oh, like they could have never guessed that.
It's so funny.
Piss your pants.
I'm sorry, Cammy.
At gmail.com.
Wait, what? I can delete it.
I've got like 6 different emails. I don't care, Josh. I really
Okay.
don't. It's fine.
Okay.
Nobody knows it now.
Bye, puppy.
All
Bye,
right.
puppy.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Bilbo.
Farewell.
Goodbye, Bilbo.
Auf Wiedersehen, au revoir.